All right, welcome everyone. We are just about to get started, so hang tight. I want to tell you how proud I am of you because you are here early. You are ready. You are action takers, and that's what I love. So you're going to basically get to make sure your seat is saved. There's nothing that can happen. No way your seat can be gone. So again, congratulations on that. Just setting up shop here, so I have a few things that I need to do. And that way we can make sure we run the absolute best webinar for you. And I can already see that we've got just a bunch of people piling in here. So again, welcome everybody to today's webinar. We are so excited that you're here. And hang tight, okay? Stay exactly where you are. Do not leave. Well, you know how webinar technology is, and I can't promise or guarantee that things will work, or if the room doesn't fill up. It shouldn't, but I want you to stay here. We've got a lot of people piling in, and we're going to have a powerful session today. So let's get started with some interaction. We still have about, 10 minutes or so before we officially begin, but you guys know I like to get on a little bit early. And so what I want you to do is right below, I want you to type in where you're calling from. Where are you dialing in from today? I want you to type it in right below. Just, I can see your name. So go ahead and fill out your name, put your email in there with it. We don't save them. But what it does is for the rest of the entire Success Weekly episode today, for the rest of the whole session, it saves it for you so you can communicate with us without having to continue to type it in over and over again. So let's get that out of the way, especially for all you guys who are here early. And yeah, so let's see where we've got people calling in from. I'm also testing, so we've been improving our platform, and so my ability to see your comments has gotten a lot better as of recent, as of the last few days here, and I want to test it. I also want to do something here that I'm scared to do, but I'm going to try it. I want to do something with my speaker or with my, yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's not going to work out in my favor. All right, let's see. Yes, sir. Jeremy, you are here. I can hear you. All right. Wow, look at this. The system is working beautifully. We have got, it is pouring in. I got South Africa, Calgary, Canada, Philippines, Rhode Island, Michigan, Toronto, Texas, Jose, Singapore. My God, it's going. I absolutely love the energy. Okay, thank you so much. Now, again, as I said, guys, make sure you keep your seat here. Stay put exactly where you are. We're going to start officially in about 6 or 7 minutes now. I can see that all the emails are hitting, which is a great news because last week we had problems and we didn't get all of our emails to hit. Kind of stunk. But we still had like 500 people on, which is amazing. So today we're going to go for our record. So again, welcome everyone. We're going to be talking about some really, really amazing stuff. As a matter of fact, I would say today might be a massive transformation for you in your life. Today might be a very, very big day. There's probably going to be a moment where we're going to reach in and we're really going to touch you. We're going to impact you. It's hard to explain. Best way to really articulate it, or the best way to explain it, is for you to experience. And we've got, some of our. It's going to be a full-on party. I want you guys to basically stay with us as long as you need to. Look, you have no excuse. I've been going at it since 8 a.m. It is 9 p.m. almost, and you can hear from my voice. I am full of passion, energy, excitement. I'm ready to do this. Seriously, I haven't been more excited about anything than these Success Weekly sessions we're running. All right, I want you to do me a favor, all right? Type in hashtag LearnNation. Type in hashtag, I'm going to type on the screen for you. Type in hashtag LearnNation, just like that, into the box below. Type in hashtag LearnNation into the box below if you have been loving Success Weekly episodes. This is our 7th episode. I cannot believe that. The year is flying by. This is our 7th one. We have been doing tremendous value. As you know, we changed up a lot of the way we do things at Lurn, and we've made it all about our students, and we give away training and content, and we've really minimized anything like promotions. We've gone full transparency here. Even if we are promoting something, we let you know full-blown ahead of time. We pack it with content first, make sure we teach you everything you need to know about this business model or about the business model that you're learning about. All right, let's see. We've got hashtag Lurn Nations officially typing them in, because when you do that, it shows me that we have a room full of absolute crazy amounts of energy, and that's gonna fuel me, our guests. Yeah, we have a lot of guests on today, not just one or two, but we have got people that were in your shoes just a few days ago, some of them, or a few weeks ago, or maybe a few months ago. Like, literally, they have been in your shoes very recently, utilized exactly what we're teaching you today, and have turned some big corners. So they're going to share with you exactly how they did that. All right. So we've really got an action-packed room here. Look, this is crazy. The amount of hashtag Lurn Nations coming in is just awesome, and I love it. Keep it coming. I want to see even more. I want to see more excitement in the room, and we've still got a few minutes. And I got to tell you, I am so impressed with the number of people that are here right now, that are here early, that are excited, that are pumped and ready to go. Jeremy, you're there. Just for a minute, what would you say about today's session? You know, we have kind of two things coming today, and one of them we're going to dive in, and we're going to really, we're going to show a tactical approach to building a business, right? We're going to build off of last week's training. And then we're going to go in, and I always like to say, we're going to just reach into people, and we're just going to carve a major shift today. And I just want what you think. What should they expect today? Because I think you can hear from my voice. I am pumped beyond pumped. And people who are here, they just don't know.
At least one breakthrough during this session, if not multiple breakthroughs in where you see the real potential going with your business. This is going to be extremely powerful, what we go through, not only on the strategy side, but also on really a roadmap for success moving forward. This is something that I'm excited to be able to share this with you. I'm excited to be able to have you guys on. We have some other students within the Lurn family that are going to be joining us and sharing their story and results and their experience. I promise you, you will have at least one breakthrough in the direction of where you see the potential in your business really going. This is going to be very powerful. I'm excited to be able to share with you guys.
Man, I am as well. I'm super pumped. All right, I just ran a quick video test as well. All right, we got an echo going. That would be Rosalie. Rosalie's here. Rosalie, I'm going to mute you just so that we don't have that echo going on. All right, guys, we're just a couple minutes away, so let's have a little bit of fun. Tell me, okay, I want you to leave me a comment in the section below right before we get officially started. Tell me your number one goal. What do you want to achieve today? Why are you here? How can we be of service to you? Not 2 weeks from now, not a month from now, but how can Lurn Nation, how can the family at Lurn serve you today, right now? What can you walk away with? What would you love to learn today? What transformation would you love to see happen today? All right, so go ahead, type that in. Remember, guys, there's usually going to be about a 20-second to sometimes 30-second delay between me asking and you hearing. So if you kind of see me rambling a little bit about that, I'm just waiting for your answers to come in. But I really want to get that. Now, remember, we engage during these Success Weeklies. Okay, I need you to answer questions. I need you to participate. The more you participate, the more success you're going to drive from what we're doing. All right, because today's session, I'm going to tell you, it is the most powerful Success Weekly session that we have had yet. Okay, and it might be most powerful session to have this entire year. It is that big, and I want to know what you expect. What are you looking to get from it? How could you walk away from this just saying, you know what, this was absolutely just incredible. So let me pull up. All right, we got Jenny says, I want to get free leads to my Facebook for traffic. All right, how to set up an autoresponder. Looking to learn new tools and techniques to enhance my online business. Tim says, I just want to learn how you really make this thing work, man. And I get that, Tim. I do. I want to learn how to generate income, set up a squeeze page. I want to achieve, I just want to follow through. I love that one. Mary says, I just want to follow through with what I say. And let me tell you, today we're going to explain to you exactly why you don't. See, we're going to go over, and I'll share this in a moment when we officially begin. But I'm still reading these amazing comments. And Tim says, feed me. All right. I love this too. Stan says, I just want to be self. Well, Stan, we're going to do everything in our power to help you achieve that goal, my friend. I really am enjoying reading these guys. How powerful is this to just see all your comments coming in? So many of you are saying things about taking care of your family, being there for other loved ones. And, I'm just, we're going to have a great time today. And I'll tell you one thing. We as a team today, we as Lurn Nation are going to deliver to you. We are going to absolutely deliver to you. All right, so let's do. It's time to get started. We are even, let's see, we're a couple minutes over. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And for those of you who are here on time, I really want to congratulate you, all right? And for the rest of them who show up late, we're going to make sure they start to show up on time. Let's do this. Countdown, 5, 4. Let me turn my camera on. And there I am. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody, to this week's Success Weekly episode. I want to welcome everyone who's building a business of any kind. Look, if you're an affiliate marketer, you're doing digital publishing, you're doing multi-level marketing, network marketing, coaching, consulting, e-com, what we're going to share today is going to transform your entire business core. And I mean that. It's going to transform your entire business at the core. We're going to show you how to get an endless flow of leads. Now it's all about leads. Any business. You can think about a store down the street. You can think about an e-com business or a network marketing business or an affiliate marketing business. It's all about leads, right? It's all about the flow of people coming to check out what you're doing. And there's no better way to do that today than to do it through Facebook. But what we're going to share with you today is a concept where so here's the funny thing, right? I say how to buy over 3,000, sorry, I'm getting pinged, 231 leads up to, and actually we're starting to cross that now. I think we're going to be at 5,000 by next week. 3,231 leads, how to buy them for free. Put those two together. How would you love to have thousands of people coming into your business a day for free? It doesn't matter what kind of business you have, you are going to read. So that's going to be today, all right? I'm just looking at my notes now before I move forward. Look, welcome to Success Weekly is what I want to tell you, brought to you by Lurn Nation. If you happen to be watching a replay of this, I need you to do something right now. I need you to go to successweekly.com. That's I gotta learn how to spell success. SUCCESS, success, weekly, one word, .com. Go there right now, save your seat. We meet same day, every week, same time, right here to empower you on how to become just a kick butt. Everything we do is about teaching you how to become an amazing entrepreneur. And I want to tell you that we will not only serve you to support you, to motivate you, to inspire you. We give you tactical strategies, and we give you peak performance for free. So for those of you who are here, who are committed, who are registered, I want to get a big hashtag Lurn Nation. Put a hashtag Lurn Nation right now in the comment section below. If you're committed to week after week after week after week, every single week, you will never miss one of our episodes because you are that, you're that hungry. You are that hungry for success. So go ahead, put it in. I can see all the comments. I can see everything right here. If you see me looking here, it's just where I see my interaction. And people point. So that is amazing. Now, today what we're going to go over, okay? First of all, I do want to say by the end of this episode, as we do with almost all of our Success Weekly programs, we're going to give away $500 cash. All right, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to give away $500 cash at the end of this program, but you got to be on live for that. So if you're watching a replay, you don't qualify. But for those of you who are here live, hang tight. We're going to do a fun exercise at the end, and you're going to get a chance to win $500 cash. Now, what makes this Success Weekly so freaking powerful? You know what makes this Success Weekly so powerful is that a lot of people who want to become entrepreneurs, a lot of people who want to build a business and do very well and potentially even make millions of dollars, they focus on the wrong thing. You know, I have been doing this for 15 years now. I have taught over 200,000 budding entrepreneurs. I've created millionaires. And I've had a chance to really sit back and look at all of our students, because I'm humble enough to also tell you that we've had some students who've not made it. We've had a lot of students who've not succeeded. Why the heck would I tell you that? Well, because it led me to doing a little bit of a research project, not a little bit, a big one, where I set out for months and I thought, what the heck is going on? Learn Nation provides the same coaching, same tools, same support to everybody. All of our students get access to that. So why are some of them rocketing and kicking butt and others are struggling and staying? It doesn't make sense. If two people have the same thing, they should ideally get the same results, but that's not how it's been. So I went out and I did my research and I discovered this, okay? Most people will continue to focus. What's a tactical? Okay, Anik, show me the steps to making money. Anik, show me how to get my website up. Anik, what kind of product should I sell? You know, what should I do? The tactical, right? That's important. Don't get me wrong. It's super important. But it's not the most important. Let me ask you something. If you want to build a home, can you start to construct the third floor without first building the foundation? Can you even build the first floor without building the foundation? You can't. And if that foundation is not rock solid, it doesn't matter how beautiful your home is, it's going to fall and fall quickly. That's why you've not been succeeding. That's what's been holding you back. So today's webinar is so powerful, so special, because we're going to kick off first and foremost with the tactical. How do I get 3,231 leads a day into my business for free? And how can you do that no matter what kind of business you've got? You want to do network marketing, affiliate marketing, you want to do email marketing, you want to do coaching, consulting, you want to do digital publishing, e-com, I don't care. That's the tactical. But then we're going to turn around and we're going to do something really powerful. I'm going to reach inside of you. If you allow me to, we're all going to reach inside of you. All right, we're going to reach in and we're going to make a transformation happen. We're going to create a massive change inside that's going to allow us, okay, that's going to allow us to just finally get you to the right place. It's right here. Okay, it's right here. Now, I know it sounds cliche and you're thinking, come on, heard this before. Give me a little bit of time today. I promise you, if you don't have an aha moment at the end of this webinar, there's no other option. You're going to have one. We have done this before. We have physically watched students actually come into tears with what we share with you today. So today, with your permission, there are two parts to this webinar, okay? The tactical, which we'll start with right now. I'm going to recap a little bit. I'm going to talk about how to build a lot of leads, what to do with those leads, how to nurture those leads, how to make money from those leads. And then we're going to talk a lot about this. And then last but not least, I want to ask you a question. How many of you would love the opportunity to fly down to right here where I am, okay? Literally 5 minutes from, not even 1 minute from my home, fly down, work with me in a room for 5 days personally, one-on-one with my coaches in the room too. We'll have like 7 or 8 of our top coaches who are out there making 6 figures doing this stuff, and we will be sitting and staring right at you. We'll be working with you. We'll be getting your business up for you. I want you to type in a big yes right now in that box below. If that makes you excited, if that pumps you up, if something like that would be of interest to you, if you feel like you can get value out of that, because we will be talking about that opportunity at the very end of today. So I want to first take you through the tactical, show you what we would be building. Then I want to take you through the mind shift to show you the kind of transformation we're going to create in you, which will be lifelong. It's not just about business. It'll change who you are as a person, how you think, how you act, hence making you 10 times more likely to at least. Then I'm going to talk to you about this opportunity. So I want to see a bunch of yeses. How many of you would love an opportunity like that? Oh my God, I wish I could show you guys this. Just got yeses pouring. And I really want to see the yeses. Go down below right now. I want to see the interaction. Type in yes right now if you are committed to this. I mean it. Type in yes right now. Oh my God, yeses just all over the place. It's awesome. Now, basically, I want to bring on just one person for like a 50-second, 60-second interview or an introduction, I want to say. Someone who is very special, someone who has been transforming lives here at Learn Nation. It is an honor to be able to work with him. He's one of our lead head coaches, and I have seen this man create transformations in our students unlike anything I've ever seen in my life before. And I know his personal story. I know what he's been through. And this guy has been to the bottom of the bottom. He's lived out of his car at one point, and he is success of success. He is skyrocketing. He's changing lives, and he's going to be here today with us for the second half of the webinar to really take us through that transformation I promised you. And his name is Jeremy Bellotti. Jeremy, are you there?
I am here. What is up, Lurn Nation? How's it going?
Oh, man, thank you so much for being here, Jeremy. Jeremy, literally like 60 seconds, and then we want to pour into the tactical. I want to show people how to start getting 3,231 leads into their business for free. But before we do that, Jeremy, why is today so special?
Today's special because it goes far deeper than having a business. It really does. You're here for a reason. You're on this session right now for a much deeper reason than just simply having a business. That is kind of the tip of the iceberg from what you are really here to create in your life, to create for your family, to create for your future. What is that you are here to be able to create moving forward? And that's really what it's about. And that's what we're going to be tapping into today. And I promise you, you are going to have at least one breakthrough going through this process, going through this session. You will find something in this session today, in this broadcast, I promise you, that will create a breakthrough for you that will be massive in transforming the trajectory of your success moving forward. It's just going to happen. So I'm excited to be able to share that. I'm excited to share this journey with you guys. Lurn Nation is very, very special. You have a deeper family here. Be here every single Wednesday night, and you're going to be able to feel that energy. But tonight, you are going to have a breakthrough. So I'm just going to be excited to be able to share that with you guys.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. And guys, it is time. Let's get started. So we're going to first start by talking about this. So now you have a business, right? Any business you have, you need to be able to get people coming to the business. We call that leads in the world of just business. So anyone that comes to your doorstep is a lead. They're a potential customer. Now, it doesn't matter what you're selling. As a matter of fact, you could be an affiliate selling other people's products. You could be a network marketer selling an opportunity that's not necessarily yours, but you're the representative, right? As an affiliate, you're the representative. You could be your own product. It could be your own coaching, consulting, or you could be generating a lead to come to your e-commerce store to develop a relationship with, to continue selling your e-com products to them later. So leads are the golden goose of a business. The more of them you get, the more money you make. But what I love about how we generate leads is we don't just have people come to our store. See, you can have a store, someone comes in, they look around and they leave. They're gone. How do you get them back? Well, you got to pay for them again. You got to go out and find a way to get them back to your store. Well, what if they stayed? What if they were in your community? What if they were circling around you, and every time you wanted to get them back, you just kind of pulled them right back for free? That's why what we're about to show you is so important, and that's why leads are so critical no matter what kind of business you're running. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to switch over to my screen. So give me just one moment here. Move this guy over so you don't see that. All right. You should be able to see. All right, so I'd like to see, can you see my screen? Type in the number 1 if you see a number 1 on your screen. Just type in the number 1 if you see the number 1 on your screen. So please go ahead, type in the number 1 if you see the number 1 on your screen. It'll take a couple of seconds here for my page to refresh. All right, Tim, winner here. Then we got Ular, who comes in, Dorsell, and Sherry, and Vonzo, and Dr. Shannon. Now they're just pouring in. All right, guys, so we basically know that you guys can see everything. All right, so I'm going to quickly recap this. I want to encourage you, if you missed last week's Success Weekly, I need you to go back and see it. All right, you can go to YouTube, type in Lurn, then go to Lurn's page, go to the episode. Essentially, here is what we like to build. We're going to first build a page. I don't care if you're running an e-com. It doesn't matter what kind of business you're running. That's the beauty of this. You're going to build something we call an opt-in page. I mean, you're going to see examples of this today. I'm going to show you live demos and all that stuff. Don't worry about it. So let's just say, okay, for a minute, I just want to say that your actual business sits back here. Now, your business, again, could be that you're an affiliate, so you're selling someone else's product. It could be that you're in network marketing, okay, so you're selling an opportunity. It could be that you have a digital publishing product. It could be e-com. It could be a service that you're providing. But your product, quote unquote, okay, which is your business, sits on this side of this process. So typically what people would have done, right? This is what would have happened in the past, is people would have come straight into your business. Well, we want to see if we can avoid that. So I'm going to get rid of that line. And what we're going to now do is force everybody to come through this kind of this gate. Okay, it sits before your business. And what it does is it actually acts like a filter. And in that process, it's going to capture people and it's going to capture their information. So somebody comes to this page and you're probably going to, what we're going to teach you to do is have a free report or something you're going to want, and we're going to get their email address. Now, guess what? It doesn't matter if you have a million email addresses or if you have 5 email addresses. The cost is the exact same to you to message them. So this is wonderful because when you want to get people back, you don't have to. You do not have to spend any extra money getting those people back to your site, unlike if you didn't have this page in the process. So let's just say this is Jeremy. Jeremy comes to your site, sees it, decides to fill in the email, and now, boom, 2 things are going to happen, all right? And for any of you who have seen this before and you're wondering what's going on, guys, there's been a big change. If you're like, I've seen this already, trust me, there's been a big change. You want to stay put as I do this little quick recap. So this is where we start to really create revenue. Okay, but in this process, what's already happened is the email address has been saved in a database that you own, that you don't have to technically do anything about. You don't have to use technology to make this happen, okay? There's no technology involved. This is all done basically for you, but you own this. This is you. Google, Yahoo, MSN, Facebook, Twitter, nobody could take this away from you. So tomorrow, let's say your business adds a new product or new opportunity, new course, new service, boom. You can access them immediately for free just by hitting the send button on a button, and you can send an email to all of them. But what's really neat, guys, is by using this system, you actually get a chance to make money right away. So let's say Jeremy opted into your list at 9:01 a.m. He's sitting on this page by 9:02 a.m. actually earning your first income by 9:05 a.m. All right, so not only are we creating instant monetization for your business and instant activity, but we are also building long-term potential because of the fact that, well, you've captured all of their leads. So in this, we always say that there's 2 ways. You can actually set up a bunch of automated emails that just go out on their own. So you set them up once, and as you get new leads, they get messages. You don't have to do anything. You can also do broadcasting. I love broadcasting, and I make most of my money using this. Every day I wake up, I type out 1 email, and I have about 7 email leads that my email goes out to, and boom, that's the size of a small city. That's a town. That's a county. Can you imagine? It's like standing in the middle of about 10 baseball stadiums, maybe more, maybe like 15 baseball stadiums with a big ass megaphone, being able to talk to people. You think you can create some income if you had that big of a megaphone, right? So this is the model, but there's been a major change in it. So I have run this model for a long time. So one of the key things that we need to talk about is traffic, right? What I find that's amazing, guys, I want you to write this note down. If you are sending people directly to your site, to your business, maximum 1%, maybe 2% would take action, maybe. That means that many people would buy, but 98, 99% would vacate, would leave, and you'd never have them back. Now, by building this in the front, what we're doing is creating a scenario. This is actual math. 40 to 60% people will fill this out and end up in your database versus 1 to 2. 40, just do the math. That is ridiculous. That is why this is so powerful. So the only thing left now is, Onyx, how do we get people to this page? So I went out there and started doing lots of experiments, lots of testing, lots of training, and I was doing all these things, and we're getting traffic. I built a massive email list. As I told you today, I have over 700,000 emails, all of this was going great. But what I started to learn was as traffic got more expensive, if I spent $2 getting traffic, immediately I'd maybe make back $1.50 or $1.25. So I was going negative, which was not allowing me to scale my business. I had to scale it a lot slower than I wanted to. So I needed to solve this problem. Okay, this problem, I wanted to make sure that immediately, instantly, as soon as someone basically gives me their email address, I want to create a situation in which I can start to make money pretty much right away. So I disrupted this process right here. So before the person would actually go to my thank you page, I pulled them out and I sent them to a separate page. And on this page, what I do is a concept called, and by the way, you're going to see examples of all of this, okay? So this is going to make a lot of sense to you. But I do something called a pre-sale. And let me explain to you what a pre-sale is, okay? So imagine you're walking around a mall, walking down the street, you're hanging out at this mall, and somebody comes running up to you and says, I got this great perfume, I want to give it to you, I want you to buy this perfume, what do you think? You want it right now? You want in? And you weren't looking for a perfume. What the heck? Your guards go up. You say, dude, get out of here. No, I do not want that. Now, what if someone politely approaches you, and what if that person politely just says to you, hey, I noticed in the other store you were actually looking at perfumes. I've actually got a really cool one that I really like. It's awesome. It's getting a lot of good feedback. It's all natural. Would you like to see it? And all of a sudden, you think, sure, all right. The whole game has changed because you gave that person permission. You gave that person permission, and now you made the decision to see the page or see the product. Your chances of buying that product just went through the roof just because there was a permission. I'm writing this book right now about copywriting, and it's all about interactive marketing and how direct marketing is gone. The days of direct marketing are dead. And now all we're doing is we're really getting into interactive marketing, into permission-based marketing. So page has made all the change. And so what you do on this page is you get people warmed up to whatever it is that you want them to eventually invest in. It's just one additional page. Do you want to know what it did to our business? It has increased my sales by 60%. Instant revenue. We're talking about the instant revenue element. It's increased my sales by 60%. You know what that allowed me to do? That made it so that if I have to invest $2 for a lead on Facebook, I'm actually right now making $2.10 in instant revenue I'm selling. I've been using this to sell e-com. My wife has an e-com store. I've been using this to sell consulting. I'm actually business partners in a company where we sell consulting services, and we're actually, that's nuts. We're not making $2.10. We're making like, it's ridiculous. We're literally making like $400. So for every $2 we spend, we're making like $400. It's nuts. But it's a high ticket service. And then I'm doing this right now with my digital publishing business. I'm doing it as an affiliate, and one of my top students is right now doing it with network marketing, where they're selling their opportunity and they're just getting people to warm up here. And then on this page is the first time that they actually see the opportunity, but then throughout the automated messages, throughout broadcasting, throughout the emails, they continue to see it. Their conversions have gone through the roof, and then want to endorse another opportunity. They've got a massive email list sitting there. You got a new product on your e-com store, a new service in your business, it doesn't matter. So how many of you right now are looking at this and saying, Anik, this makes total sense? Doesn't matter. I want you to type in a big yes. Type in a big yes below if you're watching this and it just makes sense. Now, people are a little quiet today. Come on, guys, let's pick up the energy. I really want to see everybody energized. I want to see a bunch of people typing in yes right now. If this is making you thinking, yeah, Trip was our first one. Thank you, Trip. We got Rob, Lorraine, Ular, Minda, Cheryl, Randolph. We've got Renelle, Gerardo, Melissa, Hermione, Phil, Merdissa. Oh, my God. Okay, now they're pouring in. So let me show you a live example of what we did, okay? I'm going to erase this. If anyone wants to take a snapshot or a picture, this is your opportunity. Take a snapshot or picture right now. I will be erasing this, all right? Starting in 3, 2, 1. Gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, here we go. So what we were doing is we actually, so a lot of people know this, many don't, but we're at Lurn, we are now a full-blown publishing company. So we are actually, our mission and our purpose is to provide a transformational home for entrepreneurs. And so we're out there finding authors that we believe in, experts that provide tremendous information. So we found, and we were fortunate and blessed enough to sign Les Brown, and we now represent him completely digitally. We are publishing his courses, his books, and everything. So with Les Brown, we were running a campaign where actually he was endorsing my book as a favor to me. So we were running, and as an affiliate. So basically, Les Brown became Lurn's affiliate, just like the way this would work is if you became Company X's affiliate. That's how you fill in that formula. So what we were doing is we were going straight, we were trying to build Les Brown an email list, right? Because we knew that we have other products that we can sell to people that follow Les Brown. So we were starting people right here, and of course his list was being built, and actually it was being built fast, super fast. And then what we were doing is on the thank you page, we were directing them directly to the offer, like directly. And that was a promotion for my book, Circle of Profit. And we were doing okay. We were doing okay. But in time, what we saw is that our CPC, which is cost per click from Facebook. Now, most of our traffic, guys, comes from Facebook. This is literally the monster of traffic sources, and we're going to focus the heck out of it. I have a Facebook certification course coming out. I mean, we have so many amazing things coming out all about this. You're just going to freaking love it, okay? So Facebook is a gold mine, and you as a Lurn Nation member are going to tap right into it. So what we saw is his cost per click started to go up, and the conversion started to go down. What that meant is that we were now, and I always talk about the immediate, okay? If you want to talk about a 30-day value of an email lead you get, you'll always make money. But I always talk about the immediate because I don't want to pay credit card. I want to have made money right away. So the immediate started to go down. We were now losing money. So I can't run that kind of campaign for too long. So we were forced to make a decision. And essentially the thought process was, well, here's a free report. Someone comes to this page to get a free report, and so their mind, right? So let's just think about their mind was all focused on free. Suddenly, hey, give me your credit card and we'll send you another book, blah, 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 blah. There is a disconnect. There's that guy at the mall heading you off guard because you were just window shopping, and there's a disconnect. So what we did is we added a page in the middle in which Les Brown gives a lesson, a quick lesson where he basically pre-sells you into the book, and he makes it a warm idea. And then we took it to the COP page. You know, instantly we literally saw a 61% increase in sales. And suddenly what was happening is for every dollar that we gave to Facebook, we were getting $1.20 back. So we made a 20% rate of return instantly within the span of minutes, if not maybe an hour. Let me ask you a question. How many of you would invest in the stock market like bananas if you were basically knew that you're going to get a 20% rate of return instantly, not over a year or 10 years? I'm talking about instantly. All right, type in the number 1 right now. Type in the number 1 if that would get you to invest very aggressively into the market. Type in the number 1 right now. All right, type in the number 1, type in the number 1, type in the number 1. Let's do it. I want to see. Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy is our first candidate to have sent that. So, Jeremy, thank you very much. We've got, ooh, they're pouring in now. Julia, Ahmed, Donovan, Sharika, Cheryl, Janina, Phil, Sante, Sheila, Clyde, Dominic, Jim, Charles, Melissa, Mark. Whew. All right. I mean, obviously, right? So, I want to show you these pages. People get so powerful that I genuinely believe this is it. It doesn't matter what kind of business you're building. If you're watching this webinar right now, congratulations, you are having a massive breakthrough. Like right now, live. I don't care what kind of business you're running. You got to have this, and we're going to help you get it. We're going to build it for you. We're going to build it with you. We're going to sit next to you and do it, all right? So let's go see. How many of you want to see the pages? Come on. I want to see some excitement. I want you to type in hashtag Lurn Nation. Type in hashtag Lurn Nation. Let me write that for you on the screen. This is how we spell it, all right? Hashtag Lurn Nation. Type that on the screen. I want to see a bunch of people typing in hashtag Lurn Nation. Remember, guys, we are all about you. We are a transformational home for entrepreneurs. You have no idea what we're doing this year. We're building live centers, 25,000 square foot facilities whose doors are open to you to come in, and we will work with you and help you with new courses, new certifications, new programs, hiring more coaches, doing live events, working with people one-on-one. Type in hashtag Lurn Nation if you are excited to be a part of that. It warms my heart, and I know my team can see this. Thank you guys so much. It really does to see that community. It really just makes me super excited. All right, let's do this. So what I'm going to do here is this is what his page looks like. Okay, I want to kind of go through this page a little bit. So let me just do this. Okay, and I want to show you. This is a regular opt-in page, nothing fancy. As a matter of fact, there are very easy ways to get this made. We've built automated technology. We'll even make it with you. We'll help you build it. These are the only elements of this page. Okay, number one, headline. Okay, nothing has changed about this. This has been around friggin' years now. Work like a charm. You want to know how I got 700,000 email leads in my business and how my business is poised to do over $20 million this year? You're looking at it. Just seriously looking at it. It's kind of silly, but this is what I've used. All right, so that's the second element. The third element are your bullet points. The fourth element is your button. Everything else is optional, okay? I love the word free. We add some credibility here, which, well, it's freaking Les Brown. So we add a little bit about the author. Again, more credibility because, again, it's freaking Les Brown. So we've got more credibility because, again, it's Les Brown. But I can show you examples of pages where we don't have any of the credibility. We just have this. That's how I started. So this is it. And, again, there are click technologies that we can hand to you that will build all this for you, or you can come fly down and we'll work with you and build it with you. All right, so this part has stood the test of time. Now, what would have happened, and so let me just clear this real quick. What would have happened is I'd click this and I'd put my email address in right here. So the person, think about this, in their mind they're thinking, oh cool, I get this free book, free report, 7 steps to achieving the best financial destiny. They put their email address in and suddenly they see a page that just says, thank you for putting your email address in. Now, that's a little confusing. It's a great page. By the way, this campaign worked. It converted like crazy. But it's a little confusing. It's like, hey, wait a minute. What the hell happened to my free book? You know, what happened to this book I was getting for free to download, and now you're trying to tell me that I have to put my credit handling? What happened, Les? What are you doing? So we changed it up. And what we did is when you came here and you put your email address in, you would instead go to this page. In this page, congratulations, the free report is in your email. In 41 years, here's the number one thing I learned about turning dreams into reality. I want to talk to you. And then he says, look, you need to read 30 pages a day, but not just any kind of book. You need to read specific books. I found a great book for you. You want to get your free copy? Just click the big button below. And here's the interesting thing, guys. Here's the really interesting thing here that we found is that 50% would click this link. But 50% would bounce out. They'd leave. They'd just hit the X button and say no thank you. So let's say we people to give me their email address. Well, only 500 would see my offer. Okay, and 500 would leave. Before, it used to be all 1,000 would go and see my offer because it was automatically forwarded. But check this out. By only 500 seeing them, so when 1,000 would see it, we used to get something like 3% conversion. Okay, so maybe you would get sales out of that. That was not bad. With 500, we started seeing 11% conversion. Started seeing 12% conversion. All right, anywhere from a range of, we were seeing a range of about 7% to, you know, like almost 13%, depending on the style, the quality of the traffic. So even though we were at 11%, we'd end up selling like 55 books. Why? Because we were mobile with their permission. They were interested. They wanted it. There's a big, 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 big difference. So this page that you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, okay, this page is called a segue page. A segue page. Write that down. It's called a segue page. And on this page, let me give you some examples. See, Les Brown was basically our affiliate. So he had nothing to do except he just endorsed it. So this is how you would run this offer if you were an affiliate. Right now, let's say you wanted to do this and you were like a network marketer. Okay, so you had an opportunity or something you're selling and multi-level marketing or whatever, and so you would simply write a promotion about your opportunity. This whole text would just be about that, and when they click this, they'd go off to your sales page. All right, now let's wipe that clean, and let's say you're doing digital publishing. It'd be you just change it so it goes to your sales page and not somebody else's. Look how easily I'm changing the model. Let's say you're doing e-com. This would simply go to your featured product or your biggest discount you've got. It would directly go to your featured product, or it would go to a product catalog that's whatever the targeting was. That's it. It's literally the same, and you're just changing the link. You're actually just changing the link at the end. It's mind-boggling how cool this is. Let me just take a quick sip of water. It's really just amazing. It's impressive how this strategy can fold and transform, and that's it. And then you'd go into this. You know, whatever doesn't have to be your page. This could literally be an affiliate link. You copied and pasted. Okay, or it could be your page. It could be whatever the heck you want it to be, but this page would be the page that makes you money. But it's a transformation to be able to ask someone for the permission and not to just shove it down their throat. To take away today. So I'm asking you, I'm talking to all you entrepreneurs. I'm talking to all you startups, all you entrepreneurs, all you people who want to change your life. Figure out the simplest way of doing something and implement it. This is it. This is the simplest way of doing something and the simplest way of implementing it. And I want to be able to help you do that. And we've had tremendous success. Just lots of students who've come in and done exactly this. They've literally worked with us to build this. All right. They've worked with us to build this and this, this and this. That's it. All right. So we're going to kind of transform now into a part of this conversation. So how does this help me get all those leads? Well, listen, what we're going to do in the future trainings is we're going to talk about a concept called Facebook. So why didn't I talk more about that today? Well, because guys, here's the deal. When you are getting traffic from Facebook, everybody here can get traffic from Facebook, okay? You need about $5 to start. That's literally it. And you probably need about 15 minutes to start your ads. And we're going to go over that strategy in Success Weekly for weeks and coming. And that's exactly why I'm telling you, you need to mark your calendar this very time every week. Be here live on all of our Success Weeklies. And we're going to talk about how to tactically get traffic from Facebook. But let me ask you a question. Okay, here's option 1 on Facebook. You can invest $1,000 in traffic and make back $100. Option 2 is you can invest $1,000 in traffic and earn back $1,300 or $1,200. Let's just say $1,200. Something right now. Type in a 1 if you would rather do option 1, or type in a 2 if you would rather do option 2. Go ahead right now below. I want you to type in a 1 if you would rather do option 1, or type in a 2 if you would rather do option 2. Do it right now. Fill in the form below. Just type in 1 or 2. I want to get feedback from you. All right. Option 1 is you spend back, and option 2 is you spend $1,000, you get $1,200 back. Literally everybody is saying 2. Everybody. Why? I mean, it makes total sense. Why the heck wouldn't you want to do too. Who wants to lose money? Nobody wants to lose money doing this stuff, right? That is a pretty powerful thing here, guys. That's why I'm able to go to Facebook, because I can run all kinds of weird traffic targeting and it just doesn't matter. My funnel is so great that I make money and I'm getting those leads for free. By next week, we're probably going to be at about 5,000 email leads a day. Just process that. 5,000 email leads, 5,000. It's going to take my business from doing 10 million to 15 to 20. I might even end up doing 30 million this year, purely because I figured out appropriate funnels for my business. And remember, I'm not just selling digital products in my business. We sell consulting, we sell coaching, we sell, we're launching an e-commerce store soon for Lurn. All the same strategy. All right, so let me ask one question here, and I'm going to want Jeremy to really pay attention here too. But guys, how many of you can see yourself doing this and would like an opportunity to fly down to Maryland and work with us to do this? Now, we're important part of our presentation today. So if you haven't taken notes yet, we're getting to the part that I really think some of you are going to have tears in your eyes by the time we're done with you. It is a very, very powerful presentation coming up, and it is going to make it literally 10 times more likely for you to succeed. But before we do that, type in a yes right now if you would like an opportunity to fly down to Maryland. Now, of course, listen, there has to be an investment involved for that, right? It's not for free. Guys, I have to literally fly in people from all over the world, not that our coach just come from Australia because he's so good, and he'll be physically present on site to work with you. We have to fly everybody in. We have to get hotels. We have to rent things and food and everything. So there is definitely an investment involved. It's just for people who really have, just want to attach some rockets to their butts and really take off. But I want you to type in a yes if that is something that you would want. But here's the killer part. Guys, we're not just going to sit next to you and build the tactical part of your business. No. We're not just going to do that. We are going to literally have a transformational event take place. An event that will make you rethink who you are, rethink how you act, rethink entrepreneurship, rethink the things you do and the things you don't do in your life. It's that powerful, and I'm not exaggerating. Jeremy, we're going to talk now about 5 things, right? You and I, we did this together. We researched millionaires, billionaires. We looked at our top students. We looked at me. We ripped apart my life to see what the heck was. When I first started, 18 months of beating my head against the wall. 18 months of beating my head against the wall. And literally, guys, I understand a lot of you do work hard. There's this common conception. People think, you must be lazy. You're not really putting in enough time. That's why you're not making. No, I know. I've been there. I was doing 10, 12 hours a day. What else can I do? What else? You buy a course, you go through it, you have all the good intentions, and it doesn't deliver. Whose fault is it? It's no one's fault, but there's something happening, and it's not happening with some people, but it is happening with some other people. So before I bring on Jeremy real quick, how many of you can understand that stress, can understand that feeling? I'm hitting a stride right now where you're like, Anik, I genuinely am doing what I can do. I'm doing everything I can do. I'm just not getting that. And I'm trying. I'm not lazy. I'm not complaining. I'm not a whiner. I'm just not getting there. I want you to type in me. Type in ME right now into the section right below. I want you to type in me in the section right below right now, please. They already started. Betty, Erica, Sue, Amira. We got Shell. Moment right now, because if you can really come out in the open and you can really share with us right now, and you can accept this, you can be open to it, the transformation you're going to have coming up now is going to be massive. Massive. All right? Really, really massive. So we've got just, wow, just tons of me's pouring in. Jeremy, you were at a part in your life. Now, we're going to talk about these. I'm going to go through these, and I want you all to write them down. I want you to write them down, and I want you to write notes that relate to you directly next to them. But, Jeremy, talk to us a little bit, man, about, I don't want to tell it, but, you lived out of a car.
Yeah.
Not that long ago.
Not that long ago.
And today you live your dream life. And when we sat down and came up with these 5 things, we plugged them back into your life, and sure enough, that you had a moment of epiphany. You thought, holy shit, this is exactly what I've done to transform my life. So talk about that a little bit, Jeremy. And then guys, get ready while Jeremy's talking. Get your note sheets out. It's time for that transformation we promised you.
Yeah, I would definitely take your notes out and definitely take an open mind out, because bottom line is, how do you go from literally, I mean, I was literally sleeping in a beat up Mazda not too long ago. I mean, this was nothing but a few years ago. I mean, it was very, very recent in terms of, you know, overall span of my life, at least. So this was very recent. How do you go from sleeping in a beat up Mazda to having dinner with royalty, to having, you know, been able to speak on a TED stage, to being able to build a business online that is surpassing 6 figures, and being able to be a part of something as special as this? The bottom line is, like Anik said, we started kind of peeling this back and looking at not only millionaires, but billionaires, people who are truly and genuinely successful across all areas of life. Not just, oh, they have a really cool business, but their entire rest of their life is falling apart. Not that. We're talking about people who are truly and genuinely successful. They have a successful business. They're creating successful impact. They have an amazing financial future, and they're taking care of their family. They're building wealth. This is the real core foundation of success in your life. And that's what we looked at and we analyzed. And having Anik as a mentor, number one, you can't help but be around him and in the same room as him and learn something and get better and grow and really open your mind to what is truly possible, what's really your full potential is. And we examined kind of what is the deeper core of truly successful people in business, in life, and truly creating meaningful impact in the world around them. And what we found is these 5 core pillars to creating that level of success. And again, this goes so much deeper than some of the things that even we've mentioned right now. How many of you, if you want to go ahead and type in yes, and Anik will be able to see it, how many of you have had a breakthrough simply from the business strategy that Anik was sharing with you there? I mean, seriously, how many of you had a breakthrough simply seeing the opportunity that you have being able to communicate that way with people coming into your email list? Like, seriously, even if that's all you did, how many of you would see some changes in your business? Seriously. So go ahead and type in yes. Anik will be able to see it. And the bottom line is, this right here is the foundation for taking that and multiplying it by 1,000. It truly is. It is what's going to lead you to success moving forward. It is what is going to allow you to sustain and grow any level of success that you have with this business. It just simply will. And what we're going to go through, I promise you, get your notes out, get whatever it is that you take down, because I promise you, you will have a massive breakthrough if you not only take these in, but truly apply them in your life. And we're going to have something really special here towards the end that's going to show you and prove to you the results of this stuff is absolutely real, and you can create something really powerful and special in your business, but more importantly in your life, in the life around you, your family, your friends, your future, the financial destiny that you're setting yourself apart on by being an entrepreneur, by taking this step, by taking massive action. We're going to multiply that by 1,000 by applying these core principles right here.
Yeah, and guys, we're gonna dive right in. So Jeremy, I'm gonna kick into gear here and make sure that we can just get through everything. I really mean this when I say to everybody, time to take notes.
Yeah.
Because what led to what you're about to see is in the 15 years of my life. Literally, I've met billionaires. I've met 3 billionaires. I've actually had the pleasure of sitting with 3 very, very famous billionaires, including Warren Buffett. I've actually sat with him for hours and had a chance to ask questions. I've actually had a chance to ask questions to Mark Cuban. And the third one, I'm actually contractually not allowed to tell you. He's one of the big billionaires. And I've interviewed them in the past. You know, I've had notes. I pulled up notes from them. I pulled up the audio notes, and I looked at books. I read last year alone, I read 46 books, guys. I'm an avid reader. I read every day. And what I've discovered is there is a trend. And then we pulled out our students. Some of the ones that you're talking to today, like students like that, we pulled out our coaches, people that are making 6 figures, 7 figures. Some of our students are now making multiple 7. So I pulled them aside and I wanted to know what the heck they did that others aren't. Well, here's the first secret that we really need to talk about. It's this concept of eliminating the tomorrow. Now, I really want you to open your mind to this. I want you to open your heart to this, because I know it might sound a little cliche, but let me ask you, are you in a perpetual cycle of hope? Really take yourself this question. Do you put off doing things because you say it'll happen tomorrow? You go to sleep at night saying, it's okay, I didn't do it today. It's okay, because I got tomorrow. Let me ask you, how many tomorrows do you have in your life? And you don't even realize the deep impact that you are having on your psychology, on your brain, on your mind, and on your ability to succeed every time you say it's okay because there's tomorrow. Every time you are ripping apart because you don't have integrity with your word. Listen, guys, we are so quick to react to people who don't show us integrity. Someone who lies to us, offends us in the greatest of ways. We don't want to talk to them. We don't trust them. We don't believe them. We don't want to be around them. Take a moment. Every time you say you're going to do something tomorrow, and tomorrow comes and tomorrow goes and you didn't do it, you lied to yourself. And at a subconscious level, you're going to build hatred, build resentment. You're going to build anger. You're going to build depression. Most of this world today is on anti-depression, anti-anxiety pills that are completely unnecessary. They are around a concept. You know, entrepreneurs who are successful, millionaires and billionaires, they don't have a tomorrow. I don't have a tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. And if I have a tomorrow, it's going to get done tomorrow. I am in full integrity of my word. I am focused, guys. You've got to have, you can't be okay with not succeeding. Yay, because you're afraid of being hard on yourself. You need to have that decisiveness. You need to embrace accountability. You know, one of our core values, we have 4 core values in Lurn Nation. And all of our team believes in one of them is accountability. One of 4. If there are 4 incredibly important things in the world that people need to have to belong inside of Lurn Nation, to be successful, to make a difference in the world, it's accountability. One of 4. There could be literally hundreds. One of 4. Accountability. You got to be ready to take a lot of action, guys. You have to be ready to take relentless action back. I'm going to tell you a quick story where we talk about integrity with our word. You know, I get students to come to me and tell me, I understand, but you don't know me. You don't know what I'm going through. I think, all right, tell me more. No, you don't know me. You don't know the pain. You don't know the suffering. Guys, you know, I was in a hospital bed. My heart rate would spike if I sat up. There was a risk my heart would explode. 90 days in the ICU, getting 3 pints of blood transfused into me every single day, eventually ending with a surgery that lasted 12 hours that they asked my family to fly in because they said, say your goodbyes, there's a 50% chance you don't wake up. But yet on that deathbed, on that bed where I couldn't even sit up, where every day was a struggle to survive to the next day, I was in full integrity with my word. BlackBerry back then on me. I was running my business. I was doing what I said I would do. I was decisive. I was accountable. I was focused. And I was absolutely relentless. But that doesn't come naturally. We aren't taught that by society. People don't teach us to be relentless. Society teaches us to have the employee mindset. Society teaches us to show up and let somebody else tell us what to do and to be accountable to them. We are accountable to other people. We're not accountable to ourselves. That sounds absolutely ridiculous, but think about it. I want you to have a moment right now, and I want you to think to yourself, and if you just had an aha already, we're on the first secret. Be honest with me. Do you do this? Are you in the perpetual cycle of hope? It's okay. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to call your names out. Right now, what I want you to do, though, is I want you to type in a yes. An opportunity throughout this webinar where we bring things up, where you can relate, where you can say, Anik, this is my problem. This is your opportunity to show accountability. Transformation begins by acknowledgement. And this is your opportunity to acknowledge potential big. I want to see people be real with me. We've got yeses coming in. I'm not going to say the names like I promised, but a lot of people that have typing yeses, perpetual. Well, they are pouring in right now. So we hit a little stride there, didn't we? We hit a little pain point. You guys aren't alone. Don't need to feel bad. Believe me, been there, done. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to do it together. That's what Lurn Nation is here for. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to beat it out. But you got to get rid of it, okay? I want to talk to you a little bit about secret number 2 we found, which is your relationship with failure. You know, I was shown a TED Talk recently by a friend of mine. He's the guy that shoots all the videos that you see. He brought this TED Talk to me, and he said, Anik, I really think you need to watch this. It's right up your alley. So this guy, he was really scared of rejection. He said it kept him up at night. He couldn't function in his life because of this fear of rejection. So that's failure, right? Fear of failing at something where he wants to be accepted. He fails, he gets rejected. He's so scared. It was literally, he wouldn't leave his apartment sometimes. So he decided to go on this really funky journey for 300 days. He forced himself to do something where he would drive rejection. He forced himself to walk up to a stranger and ask the funniest, weirdest, craziest demand or make the craziest request so he could get rejected. See, what he did is he built a relationship with failure by the end of 2 things. First of all, he didn't care anymore. Failure was a part of the game. He loved it. He wasn't afraid of rejection anymore. It was a joke to him. He thought, and he realized with every rejection, I'm closer to something being accepted. I'm closer to a yes with every no. But the second thing he found is sometimes when he would do something ridiculous and crazy, supposed to get rejected for, that was supposed to fail, it would work out. And he'd succeed. Right now, what I want you to do is I need you to embrace failure. See, you cannot change. I'm telling you right now, without a shadow of doubt, you cannot change unless you're okay with failing. Not just okay with it, do it. I look forward to it. We make mistakes all the time. We screw up all the time. I screw up every single day. Trust me, my wife reminds me of it every single time. And with every failure, I say, that is awesome. Never got to do that mistake again. That's brilliant. That's one less thing I got to worry about in my life. That allows me to change. It allows me to not to be afraid of change. You know, flip expectations, initiation. When you initiate the lessons you learn, don't be saddened by the failed expectations that you brewed. You know, they always say, what is false? What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. When you create expectations, how do you really know you failed? You failed, quote unquote, only because you expected a certain result that didn't happen. That's not really failure. What if something good's always coming out of stuff? And I always say, you know what? Instead of trying to avoid failure, why don't you freaking try to fail more? Why don't you raise the rate at which you fail? I want to fail fast and get it the heck out. I want to love the silver lining of failure. I literally try my best to fail. You know, I am so blessed that I've been in places in my life where I was 1.7 million in debt, where I ruined my business, ruined my health, ruined my relationships, ruined everything. I was young. I don't have to live the rest of my life knowing that I would ever do that again. And people ask me, Anik, how are you today where you are? I know it all looks rosy on the outside, guys, but there is a dead bodies behind me of failure. I just learned from them. You know, Jeremy, I want to bring you in on here because I know that you've got a powerful relationship with failure. I mean, you have talked about this with me in the past. Nobody gets to any place in life without it. And guys are moving forward. But Jeremy, seriously, what do you think about failure?
You simply cannot succeed without it. And bottom line is, you simply cannot succeed without a shift in perception around it. It's just not going to happen. If you are coming up against, really the edge of your comfort zone, which is where fear builds the most, and that's where you're turning around and cutting and running, you are never going to succeed because you're never going to exit the box that you are in. And what I always tell people is that you are not to think outside of the box. You are to burn the damn box down and start building a rocket ship with its scraps. That's what you are made to do. That's what you're here to do. That's what you're on this session to do. You're not here to play average and to play small. It's just not it. That's not what you're here to do. That's not what maybe you even took a step towards being an entrepreneur to do. You didn't take a step to be an entrepreneur to be average. You didn't take a step to be an entrepreneur to just kind of like have an average success in your business. That's not what you're here to do. And unless you change or shift your way of viewing failure as something that genuinely fuels your success, success is just not going to happen, because it's not going to happen within any level of comfort that you have experienced up until this point. If your day, if your life is not challenging you, you are not growing. If you are sitting right now thinking, man, you know, I kind of had like a normal day, you know, I'm pretty confident and content with it, you are not growing. You're not expanding your potential. You're not growing your ability to be able to get out of the circumstances that you're becoming an entrepreneur to get from. That is the power of shifting your mindset around failure. And I'll tell you right now, like Onyx said, I mean, I learned to not only love it and embrace it, but you truly start seeking it. You seek opportunities to just go after it and fail and jump over that, you know, comfort zone and just get into a whole new realm of possibility and just start learning new things. It's like, you know, be a kid again. When you walked into like this room that you've never been before, did you kind of like, oh my God, it's scary, I don't know what to do, and then go back into the room that you're comfortable with? No, you like look around, you're like, oh my gosh, let me play with this. Let me see what's happening here. Let me kind of like explore a little bit. That is your entrepreneurial journey in a nutshell. And if you are closing the door that is in front of you to go back into the room behind you, you are not going to be progressing in that entrepreneurial journey. And it's certainly not going to happen the way that you want. It's just not going to be the case. So it goes back to, again, one of the things I think is critical that Anik mentioned is integrity with your word. Do what you say you are going to do. You became an entrepreneur. You said you're going to be an entrepreneur. You said you're going to grow this business. Do it every single day. You're going to talk about it. Be about it every single day. Show up. You deserve and you owe it to yourself to show up every single day and fail. Fail fast, fail big, and learn from those mistakes and learn from those failures, and you will be growing well beyond your potential and certainly well beyond any level of a comfort zone that you feel you might have right now. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but it's meant to be, and it's meant to get you to a whole nother level. You gotta up-level your standard in life to be able to start reaching your full potential. Start shifting your perception and really start opening yourself up to the reality of potential that you have. It's just that bottom and clear cut.
Woo! All right, that's what I'm talking about. And we're just getting started here, guys. I'm telling you right now, we've dialed this in. And if you're listening and you're taking notes, let us in. All right, so the next secret that we want to talk about is fueled by purpose. Let me give you, before I do that, can you guys type in me? Type in ME if secret number 2 was something that hit home with you. You're afraid. You're scared. Failure holds you back. Admit it. Right now, type in me. It's just between you and I. Nobody has to know. Nobody else has access to this. It's just you and I. You're accepting it. You're giving your coach the acknowledgement that this has been a problem of yours so that I can help you get through this. All right? But acknowledgement is the first step to solving something. So I want you right now to type in me. And we're getting a bunch of me's here. A lot of me's. Oh, wow. Woo.
Can I type in me? Can I type in me as well?
I mean, I'll type in me.
Seriously,
I'll type in me right now.
Failure. One of the biggest things that is going to really permeate fear in your life is doing nothing. And in this economy where everything is just changing rapidly, and with the opportunity that we all have, seriously, if you are on this broadcast right now, you have literally won the human lottery for having the opportunity to be able to progress in your life. Seriously, you have won the lottery of being able to create real progress in your life at a massive scale like nothing else in history. And the riskiest thing you can do in this time in human history is absolutely nothing. That is the riskiest thing that you could ever do with your finances, with your business, with your relationships, with your life, is absolutely nothing and taking no action. Because that's inevitably going to be the riskiest thing that holds you back from creating a breakthrough in any area of your life. So really start making this shift with failure, guys. It's going to be massive, and I promise you will be a massive breakthrough for you seeing success long term, and that's the goal, right? So
oh, absolutely. Well, listen, guys, let's keep moving here. Secret number three is being fueled by purpose. Okay, being fueled by purpose. And so, you know, a lot of people want to make money. I got to make money because I want to buy nice things. I want to do good things. I want to travel. I want to live that life. Look at the guy with the Lamborghini. Look at the guy with the big house. Look at the guy with traveling first class. I. And that is exactly why you're failing. If you can figure out your external purpose, this is a new concept. You've never learned this before. An external purpose, so that you've got external accountability as well as that internal accountability we talked about, but now you're doing this for somebody else. We have a way, we're we're unique and weird that way as humans. Somebody else is relying on us, we're going to work twice as hard. I don't know why we're okay letting ourselves down, but we can't let other people down. So fine, let's make it work. So you got to have external purpose. You know, for me, it's 1 million children. There are 1 million children in the world that serve as my external purpose in this world. 1 million children. So I go, all right, and I'm building schools in India. Every morning I wake up. Some mornings I don't want to. Some mornings I'm tired. Some mornings I'd rather sleep. Some mornings I don't want to deal with that problem. As a matter of fact, this is live evidence. While we are on this webinar, while Jeremy was talking, I got bad news on Skype. There is an issue in the business. There is a relationship that I've now got to go massage. There's someone who's upset, a vendor, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to deal with it. But there are 1 million children relying upon me. If I don't fix this, it'll hurt 1 million children for whom I want to build a school. Listen, when you have an external purpose, you have no more outs. You burn the boats. When you land on an island, you burn the boats behind you. Famous story, right? A general is in, his job is to take over the island. As soon as they land on the island, he knows that he's outgunned, outnumbered, out everything. His guys might leave. His guys might retreat. He burns all the boats and says, you either die or you take over that island. So you burn the boats. You have no more outs now. Listen, guys, it's a lonely road. He said entrepreneurism is one of the most lonely professions you can choose. Why are you doing it? That's why we built Lurn, to be a home for entrepreneurs. Why would you want to do this to yourself? It's lonely, it's tough, it's hard. You know, it's not the preferred choice. It's because you can make a difference. It's because only entrepreneurs can save the world and change the world. You can change the circumstances of others. So reverse your success with passion. Or what I meant to say is push your success. Rev it with passion. Fuel it with purpose. Passion can only get you so far, but when you have a purpose, this is my purpose, guys. You know what? That's not even true anymore. I have now built sustainable dream centers, and that was by the end of last year. And we are building 2 more now. We're building 2 more right now. They're going to be opening in June or July. We're serving over 700 children. You know how proud it makes me to know that my goal to 1 million is being met. And when I need to wake up and when I need to do something, when I'm going through a tough time, I look at all these pictures and I remind myself that and take a day off because my feelings are hurt. Where I can get my ass back up and do something and make money so that these kids can have a life that they can't have otherwise. It's really important, guys. So a quick recap there is eliminate the tomorrow, build a relationship with love failure, love failure, and be fueled by purpose. Be absolutely, totally, completely immersed and fueled by purpose. And secret number 4, guys, is the X factor. You got the right system. Okay? Today, it baffles me. So many people are out there trying to do it by themselves. Jeremy, I'm going to let you chime in here. You know, there are people out there, right? We're in the information age, Jeremy. I mean, no matter what you want to do, what you want to learn how to do, there's a way to do it and somebody willing to show you how to do it. Hold you by the hand and take you to the top. It absolutely baffles me that people are still trying to do it alone. People are still trying to innovate when there is something you can replicate and make it 10 times easier for you to do what you need to do. So Jeremy, what would you say, this concept of the X factor?
You just got to, honestly, you got to be able to push your ego aside. If I wanted to do it all by myself, I would literally still be living out of that beat up Mazda, and I wouldn't have anything or anywhere to be going with my life. It just would not happen. You have to really connect and build relationships and really look to people that are doing what you currently want to be able to achieve in your business. That's who you go seek. That's why you're on this broadcast. That's who you go really get as mentors who are doing what you know you can achieve in your business and where you want to be. And with a system, with a process, a really well-designed system for success, it's almost inevitable. The system will not fail you. Only you can fail the system by not showing up, by not holding your word with integrity, by not following through. The system is what it is. You just plug it and apply it, and you do it. The system is simply there for your benefit. Again, we literally have won the human lottery by being alive in this time when the system is so easy to implement. I mean, Anik, what he has created here with Lurn and this family and the systems and the technology and the software to be able to literally piece by piece build this thing and put it together within minutes, let alone within days. It's just a very powerful thing. And bottom line is, you have every tool possible to create and get to where you want to be and sustain it and grow it for as long as you want. That's already there. The X factor is right in front of you. Now it really comes down to applying it the right way. Because bottom line is, if you try to use a hammer to cut something, it's not going to work. Or if you try to use scissors to hammer a nail, it's not going to work, is it? You got a tool, you got a great tool, it works well, but if you use it the wrong way, you're not going to get the result you want. So it really comes down to having something reliable, having something that you know 100% without a doubt. I mean, let's be honest. Every single one of you here, do you have any doubt in your mind that if you simply applied this system the right way, and you know what, even on top of that, not only applied it the right way, but literally had Anik looking over your shoulder and telling you how to apply it and maximize it the right way. Do you have any doubt in your mind that you're reaching the goals that you want with your business, with this business? I mean, let's be honest. If you don't believe that, then just quit the business now, because the only other option is to do it yourself. And if you can't do it with Anik literally over your shoulder and applying the system that you're applying right now to the optimum ability possible, it's just not going to happen. So really apply and really connect with a system that you can find reliability in, you can find predictability in. And bottom line is, once you find that, it's simply now applying it. You're going to, it's just inevitable. You're going to start seeing the progress. It's going to happen. And you just have to work that system, but you got to be able to find that X factor.
Absolutely. And Jeremy, couldn't have said it better myself. And guys, here's the deal, right? So Jeremy, today, when we started this webinar, congratulations. I shared the X factor with you. I did. You have the secret weapon for growing your business online. You literally have what it takes to grow your business online. It's that simple model. There's no more rocket science to it, but you're out there and you're distracted and you're buying program after program after program, trying to find a secret button you can push. And it's just been inside of you all along. This is why I say there are two elements to succeeding. There is the technical, and then there is the mind. If you don't have the mind, you're not going to do it. I could literally give you a button to push that would make money, and if you don't have the mind working with you, you won't do it. You won't follow the simple system of pushing a button. You won't. Trust me. I've been there. I've done that. I've seen people that cannot process it because the mind's not right. And that's why we love to work with our students in our Learn Masters program when they fly in, is because we say, hold on a second on this email stuff. Let's get you right. Let's get your mind right. It's important. It's super important. This is your opportunity. You've got what you need. You just need to get the right help to get you to the next step. We understand that. And that really leads me to my secret number 5. But before I go there, does this make sense? Okay, type in wow. Type in wow if right now, if you've been listening, you're watching, and you are just having a moment of wow, right? You're literally thinking to yourself that this all makes a tremendous amount of sense. And you're starting to already see the areas where you need to improve, where you can improve, where you will make changes. Lorraine is the first one to say, wow, congratulations. Now they're just pouring in. And I'm going to give you the last one. You know, I had a conversation about this one, specifically this one with Warren Buffett. Specifically this one. And Warren Buffett told me that till this day invests in mentorship. I said, Warren, who the hell can mentor you now? And he said, you'd be surprised. And he's like, I don't talk about it publicly, but I look for people to guide me. I talk to other millionaires, all of whom have mentors. You know, I spend over $250,000 a year. People don't know that about me. This number last year, and I almost fell off my chair. Just one. I'll give you an example. I invested $50,000 to travel somewhere for 2.5 days to spend it in a group of 5 people with someone. $50,000 is what I invested. I came back, I can tell you right now, probably made $1 million from that till date. That was about a little over a year ago. I have a coach who works with me every single week. I invest close to $50,000. That's a little less than $50,000 a year in that coach. I probably have made millions from that in the last, started working with him 8 months ago. You know, success leaves clues, guys, but the right mentorship accelerates growth. You can succeed, and you can do it at a smaller, slower pace, but if you can truly find someone to just host you up, I think there's something to be said if you're trying to run a triathlon and somebody who's run 15 of them, I think they might know something that you could learn from, something that could empower you. I think they might know something that could help you, right? Makes sense. It makes so much sense. You want to play football? You get a coach. You want to go to the gym? You get a trainer. You go to work, you have someone who gives you orientation and coaches and teaches you. You want to go to school? You have professors. We do it in every other area of our life, every area except for our business. We refuse to do it when it comes to investing in ourselves because we're convinced somehow that we'll do it alone. And then we find out it's tough, and we have questions, and we don't know where to turn to, and we get frustrated, and we wonder why. Because we're not really getting mentorship. All we're doing is getting information from all over the world without execution. It's a really unforgiving world of entrepreneurship out there, guys. Change the status quo. You know, think about it this way. We go to college, we fall massively into debt. You know, I've always, I went to college, I got a degree, and I believe in college. I think it's a great thing to person and character, but I never used a single ounce of what I learned. But I watch all my friends, they would go to college, pay $20,000, $25,000 a year. By the time they left, they're $100,000 in debt, come out, and make a $30,000 a year income. That is their best scenario. Many of them don't get a job. And they're completely okay with that. They're completely okay with that. But I asked them to invest $15 in their business, and they're running out the back door. I say invest $100 in yourself, and they're running out the back door. It just doesn't make sense. So I want you to apply common sense to this. I want you to think about how you think about your business, how you think about you. And are you willing to do an investment in yourself? Because if you're not out there learning, if you're not out there getting help, if you're not out there getting someone to show you the way, then, well, it's going to be a problem. So I personally invested over $500,000 in 2 years. 2 years. Well, that's honestly probably a little bit over 2 years, probably more like 4 years, because last year was my biggest investment. I mean, before that, it was a lot slower. But last year, I just went berserk. Went to workshops, hired coaches, bought training programs, books. I mean, I went nuts. I bought a $10,000 training program. It was a set of DVDs. It's ancient. I didn't even know how to play it. I had to go out and buy a Blu-ray player just to take the program. $10,000. It came in DVDs. But, oh man, the transformation I had in my mind was just profound. Jeremy, anything you want to add here? Because beyond this, guys, what I want to ask before Jeremy comes on, I want you to type in ready. That's all I want you to type in. If you are ready to embrace or make happen even just one of these 5, or 2 of these 5, or 3, or 4, or all 5, because you see the power that it can have in your business, in your life, you see what it can do for you. Today, if you are dedicating, if you are devoting, if you are committing yourself to making these happen, I want you to type in ready right now. I want to see the commitment publicly here, and I will read your name because there's nothing embarrassing about this. We've got Leanne, Paola, Dan, Richard, Bob, Eve, Jenny, Margaret, Renelle, Carl, Janina, Leanna, Paola. We've got Kathy, Joe, Michael, Jenny, Ari, Dennis, Kadifi, Eddie, Janice, Everton, Lonnie, Terry, Srinath, Tom, I mean, I can keep going, guys. We have hundreds of people on. Everyone stayed on, and everyone's committed. So, Jeremy, anything you'd like to add? Because after this, what we're going to do, guys, we haven't even started yet. We've got some powerful students here. I want to give you guys an opportunity. People ask, what can we do for you when you come here and visit us on site? Well, I'm going to show you what we can do for you when you come and visit us on site. And then we've got our amazing students here who are going to come on, and they're going to talk to you. They're going to tell you because they came to us. They flew down, and they're here today. And they're going to share with you their story, what we did, what the transformation, forget the business for a minute, talk about the transformation they had as a human. But Jeremy, talk to me a little bit, man, before we get into that.
Yeah, I got something that is very, very important to recognize. And I want you to write it down if you have not even thought of this before, but I want you to write this down. Your business, your entrepreneurial journey, your baby, the thing that you are creating to be able to set you free financially, set your family up, and really be able to create a lifestyle of freedom. Your business will always be a direct reflection of you as the business owner. If you are not truly investing your time, energy, effort into mentorship, if you are not investing your capital into mentorship and into growing and into being more as an entrepreneur, the business that you are running will inevitably reflect that. Bottom line is you, every single one of you are the best deal in town. Why would you not bet on you every single day of the week? Why would you bet on somebody else's dream, somebody else's, business to run your life, to run your future? You are the best deal in town. Invest everything in you, in your growth, in your ability to create something meaningful in your life and in the life of your family. And what I can tell you right now is that your entrepreneurial journey, that thing that is a reflection of you, that thing that is truly who you are, if you are leaving it up on the shelf to dry and not investing in it, you are truly sacrificing your ability to create freedom in the life of yourself and your family and the generations that are ahead of you. It's just, it is going to be a very, very tough and very, very dreadful road that you go down if you are not willing to look at yourself as the core element of this entire road that you're going down with your entrepreneurial journey as the absolute roadmap to creating success long term. You will always be the determining factor of creating success in your business. And that's why these are so critical. How many of you would agree? How many of you would absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, you have zero doubt in your mind, if you were the person that was applying every single one of these 5 steps? I'm not talking about one day. Let's be honest. Can you go to the gym one day and have a great workout and be fit for the rest of your life? Is that going to happen? If you think that's going to happen, you're drastically mistaken. You have to go every single day. Every single day, you're creating simple, small, direct growth in your ability to eat better, to work out, to be active, to be healthy, to have a healthier lifestyle. You're creating something that is tangible and actionable every single day in your life. Why are you not doing that in your business is the big question. Like Onyx said, why do we invest so much in college or in being a part of building somebody else's dream, and invest nothing into building who we are and our dream and our goal and our financial destiny? So I highly, highly invite you to looking at that and truly taking control of your future when it comes to building who you are, and really taking control and taking action on building who you are really going to become. And the bottom line is, again, as Lurn as a home for entrepreneurship, you actually have an environment here to be able to fuel that. And again, who here has no doubt in their mind, if they were to follow these 5 steps, these 5 core pillars, Do you have any doubt in your mind that you would be succeeding the way you know you can as an entrepreneur? If you eliminated the tomorrow, meaning every single day you showed up, you did what you say you're going to do, you follow through, you commit yourself every single day and you're intentional about it. If you actually shifted your relationship with failure so that you not only saw failure as an opportunity, but you flew right into it and you were able to create opportunities that never even were there in the first place. If you actually were fueled and we're able to identify what truly drives you as an entrepreneur and really helps you fuel your purpose moving forward. If you had a system, if you had the X factor and the tangible business to help you drive forward, and if you invested in mentorship every single chance you got to be able to grow you as a business owner and be able to get around an environment that fueled your success moving forward, do you have any doubt in your mind that if that's the person you were every single day, and that's the system you had every single day, that you would not be successful? Do you have any doubt in your mind about that? Then why are you taking action off of somebody that you don't want to become? Why are you not taking the action right now from the person you wish to become? Would the person that's living those 5 secrets every single day think twice about doing everything necessary to be able to take steps towards growth in their life right now? Would that person even think twice about it? That's really the place you got to come from. Start taking action from the person you want to become, not from some hyperbole of what you think could possibly happen. Not some hypothetical of what could or could not happen in your future. You want to make decisions and you want to take action from the person you know you can become. That's going to allow you to live these 5 secrets every day of your life. And I promise you, you'll start seeing massive transformation in the way that you succeed moving forward. It's just inevitable. It will happen. And we're going to show you, and we're going to prove it to you right now.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. And guys, right now, I'm just going to come on screen real quick and just tell you that what I want to do is I want to ask you a question, okay? Would you like to come down and spend 5 days with myself, with Jeremy, with our coaches, with our team? What I'm going to do is I'm going to literally go back to ScribblePad and I'm going to show you your journey from today till the day you come here and even the day you leave, what it's going to look like and what to expect. After which, we're going to share with you, a lot of the students who are here, they're going to share with you exactly what they've been through. And remember, it's one thing for me to talk about it, but what you're going through today, I went through about 15 years ago. It's another thing to hear about it from someone who is right now, right here, right this minute, and they just went through it, and they've come out the other end with success. We have, I'm going to open up my Dropbox file, you're going to see file after file of first sale, people just submitting us we're not asking for it. They're just submitting their testimonials. I did it. And then you're just going to see and hear from people the excitement and the transformations that took place. But so right now, again, go ahead, type in me if you're looking forward to this. And I'm going to go in and walk you through from today, from this very moment. And we're going to go through the whole period where you attend with us for 5 days. So today through the very end, go ahead and type in me. Type in me right now. Type in me below right this very minute. I'm going to wait for the interaction here. All right, we got a lot of me's coming in. Tons and tons of them. Guys, you will get an opportunity to work with the entire team here, the entire Lurn team, all of our coaches, our students. Some of our students might even be there. It's just going to be incredible. So I'm going to go into it right now, all right? And at the end of this, I want to let you know that you're going to have a very limited opportunity to apply. It is going to run out today. It's going to shut down. It's going to be done. We are already, the class is filling up so quickly. So we're going to take a few applications today. We're going to process them. Not everybody will get approved, but this probably will be the last opportunity to do it. So let me just go here. Well, first, let me bring up Desk Scribble. And then let's go on over and pull up our desktop. So what I want to do for you guys is just quickly walk you through what you can expect. All right. So right now, at this very minute, this is where you sit, right? So today, I'm asking you to go to a simple page and fill out a form, Okay, so today I'm asking you to go to a simple page, and I want you to fill out a form. That'll be your application. Now, we call it an application because, guys, we want you to give us an opportunity. Be honest with us. Tell us truthfully everything that we're asking so that we can do what's best for you. We can supply you with our best knowledge about you and really coach you. This is an actual opportunity to get a coaching call. Okay, so when we review you, we want to be able to best help you. So you have to be very honest with us. Now, this process will take about 48 hours maximum. All right, some of you will start hearing from us as soon as tomorrow. And what you're doing is getting an opportunity to get on an actual coaching call. In this case, very, very likely with Jeremy himself. Just think for yourself. Just think for a minute what kind of an impact it could have on you if Jeremy was talking to you directly. So this whole process can take a maximum of 7 days. We try to do this in a matter of days, but obviously we've got to call you, we've got to get on the phone, we've got to gather information from you, so it can take a little bit of time. Okay, so right now, 48 hours from now, you would hear from us. 7 days, you'd be on the phone. And assuming, now this is the big assumption, this is the point at which we determine together we reach a decision. I don't want you to understand this isn't some kind of sales pitch. You're not going to be told or sold anything. Guys, we have very limited seats. We don't need to sell anything. We just want to make sure it's right for you. We'll decide together if this is truly the transformative event, transformative process that you've been waiting for. And assuming you get accepted, that's what's going to happen here, is assuming you get accepted into the program, we're not going to wait until you come here. You're going to immediately be moved into what we call our week 1 program. So the week number 1 is where we do our pre-training. During this time, you are going to literally be given the resources you need to get into. You're going to be given the foreground, basic information you need to come with us, because what is our goal? Our goal is that before you leave our 5-day event, you have a business, you have traffic, you have leads, and you may even have sales. So we got to get some pre-training done before you get there. So then we're going to go to week number 2. By week number 2, we're going to have already chosen your niche, and we're already going to basically have your business plan done. You've not even come to us yet, and we're already going to have you further along than you've ever been in getting your online business done. Now, at this point, you're going to get an opportunity to get ready for our powerful Masters Workshop. And this is going to be that truly transformative process that's not just about business. It's not just about your making money, but it's about really changing yourself at the core of who you are. So on day 1, guys, on day 1, so basically we have 5 days here, right? So I'm going to draw these out. We have 5 days. All right, to put this out here. So you have 5 days. On day 1, we are going to dive right in and not only choose your niche, but we're going to start a process of what I like to call cleansing. Okay, we're going to start getting inside of your head. You're going to have me talking directly to you and figuring out exactly, specifically what's holding you back. All right, next is we are going to set up all of your emails and entire business is going to be set up now. This is like the setup day. You build your opt-in page, it's done. You build your segue page, you start to do your emails, and check this out. By day 3, some of you who are moving along are going to either be finishing your entire setup or we're going to be actually initiating your traffic. Oh yeah, I wasn't kidding. You're not just building or learning theory, guys. You are walking out of here with a full business that is done and transacting and creating income. And that is what day 4 and 5 are about. Day 4 and 5, income, check mark. Leads and traffic to your site, check mark. But check this out. This is my favorite part. How many of you would like for us to reward you by actually investing $2,000 on your behalf for traffic? So your reward for finishing this process is we're going to pull out our checkbook, give you $2,000, and actually buy traffic for you. So before you leave, you have leads, you have traffic, and many of you will have made your first sale in that process. And it all starts today with just an application. Now remember, you want an opportunity here to just let us review what's going on, and we'll give you a very honest feedback if this can be the event that you've been waiting for. All right, so before I give you this, so right now, again, I want you to type in the words ready. Type in the word ready, R-E-A-D-Y. R-E-A-D-Y, ready. If you are ready if you think that this is literally the process, this is like the machine through which you want to go. This is the machine through which you want to be processed. Go ahead and type in ready right now. Type in ready. All right, I've got Lorraine and Sam already typed in. Oh, we got a lot of people. Afi, Lizzie, Saeed, Derek, Joe, Phil, Rajiv, Mindy, Keith, Julia, Matthew, Mustafa. Tons of people. Tons and tons of people. So here's what we're going to do. First and foremost, guys, I'm going to give you the URL. And all you need to do is go to this URL, and you need to just be very honest. Do not, please be very honest with us, because the more honest you are, the more that we can serve you through the entire process, okay? The more honest you are, the more we can serve you through the entire process. The URL you need to go to is lurn.com, LURN.com/apply. Lurn.com/apply. Go right now. Essentially, we're going to accept about 50 applications at max. Okay, that looks like what we're going to limit it to. It's just us, okay? It's just a few of us. You're not going to there's not a big floor of coaches calling you. Guys, it's us. It's me. It's Jeremy. We're the ones looking at your application. We're the ones talking to you. And we're going to determine if we want to work with you hands-on, if you're qualified, if you're ready for that step. So we can't take too many people. So really, it's the first 50 that rush to this page and fill it out that are going to have that opportunity. So right now, I'm telling you, open a new browser. If you're watching on your mobile, get off, go to your computer, open up lurn.com/apply, LURN.com/apply, APPLY, just the way you see it on your screen. All right, that's step number one, is just to go to apply. There's no cost to apply, not a penny you're paying today. You fill out the application completely, it's reviewed, and you have to qualify. And remember, before you fill this out, guys, there is going to be an investment required to be there. But, we have to go through a lot to get this together. And for some of you, you understand and you're ready to attach those rockets to your butt. You're ready to take off. You just need to be kind of aimed in the right direction, and you need the fuse lit. If you're in that position, we want you to apply and be honest on that application. And if we feel for some reason what we're doing is not applicable, we'll let you know. All right, so step number 2 after you've applied will be that coaching call with one of our Learn Master coaches, which is actually right now, I think it's pretty much going to be Jeremy. Jeremy's pretty much going to be the one calling you. You'll get your invitation. Now, it says we're inviting only 25, but before we started, Jeremy and I changed that number. It's 50 now. We did increase it because we have a little bit more ability, okay? Right now, we've got more ability, and plus we had, nearly 700 people on today. We have nearly 700 people on today, so at our peak. So we wanted to make this available to as many people as possible. And then that's when you're going to start to get your pre-training packets, if you get accepted, and all of that great stuff's going to happen. But before we can talk about any of that, before we can do any of that, lurn.com/apply. I want you to go ahead, give me a second, okay? Just type in apply. Type in apply, APPLY. Type in apply into the comment section below if you are currently on your way and you're applying. You can listen to us behind the scenes. It's fine. Don't feel like I got to finish the webinar. You will miss out. Once we have 50, we will shut it down. So go to lurn.com/apply and type in apply in the comment section below if you're in the process of doing it. That'll allow Jeremy and I to have a good idea of how many people are busy doing this, okay? We've got a lot of people that are already typing in apply. I really, truly mean this. Tell us right now, okay? Tell us, because the people who type in apply below right now I can see the order they come in, and if there's an issue in the system, we will resort back to this order to choose who the 50 are going to be. And we just have a tremendous amount of people right now that are typing in apply. So go ahead, type it in below. Let us know that you are applying. Wendy, Amira, Janice, Candy, Bob, Maritza, Joe, Shannon. I mean, we've easily got close to 50 people right now that have said apply. Peter, Zeneb, Daniel, Vikrant, Eve, Amira, Wendy, Janice, Samira, An, Eve, again, Gada, Erica, Shilpi. Guys, go type in apply right now, please, below, because we are tracking all of this, and then go to apply. I just want to show you something really neat, okay? And then we're going to bring on our students because they've been patiently waiting, and I want them to share with you their powerful, powerful story. But I want to show you something really neat here. If I can just bring it up, okay? So give me a second here. This is something that's really cool, and this is live from people that have come to this event, and I'm going to show you right now. So what I'm going to do is bring this up here. These are screenshots, okay? I just want you to see this. And Aaron's actually here today. So this is Aaron in posting into our Learn Masters Facebook group. We've got this Kick Butt Learn Masters Facebook group. You guys will see we work hands-on with people. There's only 60 people in this group. You get a lot of personal attention. We're super active in here. Jeremy's in here constantly doing Monday Mastery episodes, and you'll see how incredibly active our students and everyone is. So, by the way, one sec, Jeremy. By the way, guys, type in apply. Do it right now. I'm telling you, if you're applying, I need to see you say that below, because my team's already starting to tell me that we have an issue going on with probably way too many people that are applying. Jeremy, were you about to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to actually want to refresh that Facebook page, because we have somebody else that just made their first sale. So this thing is getting updated, guys, by the minute. We have people making their first sales in there. Crystal made her first sale, or I'm sorry, she's actually wanted to let everybody know that she's been making sales.
Look at that.
Ever since she left. Look at that.
Look at that. My God. That's, and she's just started, guys. She's just started, and look at these sales that are starting to come in, and that is just, this is live. This was just put an hour ago. We can't make this stuff up, everybody. Yeah. We really cannot do that. Look at this here. So you'll start to see. I wanted to show you this. Just look at this. Look at this document. Just look at this document. These are all the students having tremendous success. So you go here, you look at Aaron. He made his first sale after having been to the event. You look at Isadore. Isadore says, "Got my first sale. Wow, I'm excited." Look at that. You see Jake here. Hello, everyone. I made my first 3 sales. Laura got my first sale. Mary here, who's actually with us. I had my first sale. I don't know. She said doesn't know how to take a screenshot, but she made $75 within days of being here. I laughed. I screamed. I cried. My first sale in ClickBank. I wanted to share with everybody. Validation. Here's to Learn Nation. Cheers. Guys, this is what we're doing. These are the transformations. So excited. My first 2 sales. Right here, $129. My first sales. And yesterday, the start of the current week, I had 0. Nada. Celebrate your failures too, right? Absolutely. Because you'll have good days and bad days, but the whole point here is that we will stay with you and teach you and work with you through this. So the last few days, I've been so enamored with checking and rechecking. My opt-in numbers are rising. He's got sales. She's got sales. Her first online dollars have been made. So again, I need you to go to learn.com/apply right now, guys. Learn.com/apply. Do not miss this opportunity. Do not miss this opportunity, because it's just one of those situations where if you don't take us up on this and it goes, then tomorrow you wake up and you're wondering what went wrong. Why didn't you do it? What went wrong? Learn.com/apply right now. Learn.com, LURN.com/APPLY. Let's make this happen. And what I'm going to do for the moment is I didn't, there's a couple other things I just want to show real quick, and I'm going to turn things over to you, Jeremy, because we've got some brilliant people that are here that want to share that want to talk about their experience, and I want our students to listen. But I want you to just see this, okay, for a minute. All right, look at this. Look, these are the videos that we've been getting from the students that come to this event. These are the videos. This is from our first class. These are the videos of the transformations that they went through. I mean, I can click on any single one of these, and you'll just see, an incredible story.
I really got the copy down. Like I never thought I could write. And
we'll look at another one. Actually, let me show you this one. I love this one. She's actually here today. Rosalie, if you're listening, this is one of my favorite ones. I hope I can find it. Where did it go? Jeremy had sent it to me.
I got it on mine. I can share mine.
Oh, man. Yeah. No, I got it here, right here.
Okay, perfect.
I got it.
Yeah, and you can play the first one on that list of 2000 on the other one too.
All right, guys, so just watch this part, okay? I just want you to see what it feels like to have a true transformation in your life, okay? I just want you to see this right now. That, Rosalie, that just warms my heart every single time it's warming, because it reminds me of the impact that we're having. It reminds me what we're really doing here. And, you know, to be in a room of these people, these great, brilliant, amazing, completely, you know, energizing, brilliant people that can change the world. They hold within their hands the power to change the world, but they just haven't had the right people behind them. They haven't had the right people supporting them and just pushing them. To know that we can be there, to see tears in their eyes, and literally real tears, because when transformation happens, guys, the emotions that overwhelm you, you can't hold them back. I don't care who you are. And these tears, that's when we know. When we see tears, that's when we know, boom, we're talking to a new person. And all of these people that are here right now, Jeremy, you know, introduce to everybody our first student. And by the way, Jeremy, can you see how many applications do we have? I'm going to have a feeling that we're running out of spots right now.
It's crazy. I mean, you guys better apply right now. Again, you guys can listen to us, but open the application in another window, take out your laptop, take out your iPad, whatever you got to do, go ahead and fill out an application. And again, be honest, be open. Like Onyx said, it's going to be me who's talking to you. I mean, I'm not going to, you know, we're going to get on a conversation. If we look at your application, we see that it's a great fit, we see that this is truly something that aligns, then I'll reach out and we'll have a conversation and we'll see exactly how we can move things forward and how we can best serve you. All right, so this is really something you want to be honest with so that we know exactly how we can best serve you through this process. This is absolutely transformational. This is life-changing. You're seeing it. You're going to see more of it. And I want you to be able to get the most out of this process. In order to do that, you gotta be really honest with us so that we know how we can best serve you and, quite honestly, what your goals are. If you got big goals, let me know that. Let me know what they are. Let me know where you wanna be by a certain time, what you wanna do with your business. What are your goals? I wanna know it, and we got a lot of people applying right now, so go ahead and do that right now. Lurn.com/apply. Go ahead and fill it out. You can listen to us, and you're gonna listen to some students right now to give you real-time feedback as to their experience, what they saw, the results they are getting. Again, this is all about results. This is not about theory. This is not about, hey, here's some cool things and we're gonna just hang out and have a little bit of fun. No, you are here to get results because you, your family, and your future and your financial destiny and your entrepreneurial journey are meant for results. All right, so that's what this is about. Lurn.com/apply. Go there now and start filling that out right now. We got a lot of people rolling in. We're almost at 50 right now. Okay, so you need to really start going there. Go ahead and go to Lurn.com/apply and fill that out. The first student we are going to bring on is actually one of the students from our first master's workshop. You saw that she posted about her first sale late last year. It was really, really powerful, and she has so much energy behind what she's doing with her business. She has so much passion. And again, that is what you are going to discover. If you have the honor of being invited into this deeper level community and exclusive family within Lurn Nation, you are going to be surrounded with people that are driven, truly, truly driven by a much deeper purpose in their business. They are truly genuine with how serious they are to be able to take a step forward, to be able to take a leap, a quantum leap in their business and in their life. That's who you're going to be surrounded with. And that's going to be able to fuel you moving forward. And I want to go ahead and bring on Mary. Mary Paulus, come on, love. We love Mary. Mary, can you go ahead and unmute yourself and share your story? What has the impact of Masters been for you?
Have I unmuted? Can you hear me?
There you go.
Okay, cool. Well, first of all, hi Jeremy and hi Onyx. I won't talk for very long because I know that there are a few of us. First of all, there are two things. Well, first of all, I have to say the night before I left to go to Masters, Bob Proctor is one of my mentors, and he said to me, he said, Mary, in all my years, there are two kinds of people, either people who find really good mentors and don't do what the mentor tells them to do, or they don't get a good mentor. He said, you're going to see Onyx. He said, Onyx is a smart guy. Just listen and do what he says. And that was like Bob Proctor's words of advice to me the night before I went to Masters. So I'd been working on my business and it just wasn't taking off. There was no traction to it. And so I went to Masters, and there are two components. One is you get the business going. And I'm telling you, when you go, you are working. I mean, I was up at 4:30 thinking, oh my God, I haven't finished this, and we're supposed to have this done. And so I'm up at 4:30 in the morning. We leave at 6 o'clock, go to our rooms, and we just keep working, because this isn't for people who are squeamish. Like, you've got to be serious. If you're serious about your business, you have to do the work when you're there. So that's a huge part, of course. And then the other is you get your mind right. Like, you realize that it's more than just running the business. It's the whole package. And the other thing is, you're in a room with everybody at the same place. And so sometimes, if you're like me, you're working in isolation, right? I work from home. I'm always here. And I was working, and I was thinking, oh man, it's not happening. So all of a sudden, I'm in a room with people who are doing exactly what I'm doing, and the support is amazing. The other thing is having the coaches there. Like, you can go online and ask the questions, but they're right there. You put your hand up, and one of them is going to be there within seconds to help you and answer your questions, and occasionally mock you, but it's okay. And it's just really, and that in and of itself is so it's invaluable, actually. And then to be in the room with like-minded people is huge. You walk out of there, not only do you have your business up and running, within a week I was making sales like that. I still don't know how to do a screenshot, but anyway, and just to let you know, this past weekend, Jeremy, I told you on Monday, I increased my subscribers by, actually it's 500, and I had 10 sales, and it starts to snowball. But you walk out of there with an up and running business. You walk out of there having met incredible people that you form a mastermind with. You're not going to mastermind with everybody in your group, but you're going to find 2 or 3 people that you just really click with, and you're really connected to them, and you share your failures, your successes, the support. You share information, knowledge. So you get all of that, and it's invaluable. It's absolutely invaluable, and it just keeps building. So, like, for me, for me, it was so worth it. When Anik talks about making in the investment, I say, make this investment in yourself and in your business, because you know what? The time's going to go by. You're going to spend the money. Why not spend it, invest it? It's not even spending it. It's investment. And invest it in yourself, invest it in your business, invest it for whatever your why is. And if you don't know what your why is, you'll figure it out. I'll tell you that right now. You'll figure it out. And mine is empowering young girls in third world countries. And and that's why I do it, aside from the fact that I have a big cat who I have to keep in cat food. But it's, if you're serious about your business, you've got to do this. If you're just like, oh, I don't know, then you know what? This isn't for you, because you're not going to be successful. But if you're serious about your business, you're serious about taking it to the next level, you're serious about really accomplishing something and really being proud of your accomplishment, you got to do it.
Yeah, it really is about up-leveling your standard. Up-leveling your standard as a business owner, up-leveling your standard as a person, up-leveling your standard as a leader.
Sorry, I'm interrupting. I just don't want to forget this, because so I heard someone say one time, don't lower your standards to your income, raise your income to your standards.
Yeah.
And this is what Lurn Nation is allowing me to do. So there you have it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And the bottom line is, like I mentioned, your business will always be a direct reflection of who you are. And the fact is, somebody like Mary has become something that allows her to be able to start having an income that is truly reflective of the powerful growth that she has created in herself. And that's what this is about, and that's what she's talking about when you're investing in yourself. Because again, you are the best deal in town. Why would you skimp on yourself? Why would you put any resources anywhere else other than you? Don't go buy that big screen TV that's just gonna fade away on your wall. Invest in who you are becoming, and you will actually start seeing your life change. It's a very, very straightforward, very simple formula. It really is. Success is innately simple. It has to be. If you overcomplicate it, you will not be successful. That is, you will be the opposite of anything in the realm of success. So it is simple. Take the steps to being able to create what you want in your life. And so, Mary, thank you so much for sharing. Again, it's powerful to see that there are real people behind this. There are real community, real connection, real family behind this. And it's not just taking Anik or my word for it. It is truly.
Oh no, it's way more. It's way more. And I see Rosalie's here, so I just want to say hi to Rosalie because I see she's here.
Let's bring Rosalie on. Rosalie, go ahead and turn your video.
Jeremy, thanks, Anik. I'm gonna get rid of myself here.
So Rosalie is a fellow student with Mary. She was in the first master's workshop. Rosalie, go ahead and turn on your video. We would love to see you. We would love to see you dancing around and hopping around.
Can you hear me now?
Can you turn on your video? There you are. Hey, how are you?
But Mary can see me.
It's so wonderful to see you. So please share with the rest of this Lurn community, this Lurn nation. And again, guys, go to lurn.com/apply right now. We got, oh my God, we're getting tons of applications. Please send in an application if this truly aligns with you. If you know, and without a shadow of a doubt, that being a part of this community, having this system, having this mentorship, and being a part of this deeper level family and experience will start making shifts in any way in your business. You deserve it, and you owe it to yourself to be a part of this. Simply put in an application. Let us know where you're at. Let us know what your goals are. And let me see kind of where things are for you, and let's get connected. Let's talk about it. And again, if it aligns, if it is right for you, if it is in your best interest, that's what we're here to do, then we'll connect. So Rosalie, thank you so much for joining us and coming on. Please just share with Lurn Nation here kind of what Masters has meant to you and the level of transformation it's had for you in your life.
Yeah, no, actually, this is the best thing that I've done with my life. Now I'm trying to get emotional again. So in profession, I am a nurse, and you know, being a nurse, doing a long shift, and for those of you who don't know me, I have two little kids, and that's why I joined Lurn team, because I want to give the time for my kids, and I want to spend time with them, and then totally change my life. So joining the Lurn team has been very like, it has transformed my life, like total turn. Starting from the mindset, like mindset of being an employee to become a entrepreneur, and then like they said, if you want to become successful, surround yourself with successful people, and that's what I did. And I went to the Lurn, when I went to the Lurn Masters Club, and after I got back from the workshop, and I called my manager and said I quit, and then I resigned. So yeah, that's the best transformation that is did. And for now, what I call this one, like Mary said, for the investment, the best investment is yourself. So this is not just like a, you know, so like a group or something, but this, in here you will become part of the family, and that's what we felt like in the, I still remember, like during our workshop, everybody's in there, Anik, Jeremy, all the coaches. You know, I can't believe, before I'm just watching Anik in YouTube, and I'm just watching their videos and stuff. So when I entered the room and everybody's in there, just like, oh my God, that's Anik. And then I was shy at first, and then, oh, how
We
how
got
can
that out of you really quick.
how can I approach him? Just like, oh man, I even remember like running into, like, following him, and then told him, can I hug you? Because until now I can't believe that I'm here with you, because before I'm only seeing you in videos, I'm just watching your teaching and stuff. So yeah, it's and I brought all my family with me.
Yes, you did. It was amazing. And Rosalie, you have two truly beautiful, beautiful, beautiful children. I know that that's your why. I know that that's your purpose. Let me
Yes.
ask you, Rosalie, what did it mean to you to be able to look them in the eye and share with them that mom has found a path to creating financial freedom in her life, to be able to spend more time with you and create a future that you have choices? What did that mean for you?
My life.
Yeah. Guys, this is what Masters is truly about. And I always tell all of the students, I always tell everybody, if you're going to get emotional about something, get emotional about this. Start getting emotional about this. This is your life. This is your future. You have made a decision to be an entrepreneur. You've made a decision to go down this path. It's not just simply because, oh, someday you just felt like doing something. No, you truly made a decision to take a path that gave you freedom, choices, and a lifestyle to start taking a lead as the leader of your family, as the leader of generations to come, that creates a generational shift in your family that builds wealth in a meaningful way so that you can give back. That is what this is about. I mean, talk about transformation. You are seeing it in front of your eyes. How about you start coming and playing with us at a whole nother level and experiencing it? How many of you would like to be feeling what Rosalie is feeling right now, and not just witnessing it, and not just seeing it, and not just seeing it from the sideline? How many of you would like to step up and come play with us in this game at this level, where you can be free to be emotional, because you actually have something to be emotional about. You actually have something to be connected to, something to be passionate about, something to be fueled by, and not just pages on a web screen. That's what this is about. I promise you, this will be the most transformational thing that you've experienced. It really is very powerful, and you're seeing it. I mean, Rosalie, seriously.
Yeah. One more thing, Jeremy. Coming also from a because like I said, my profession is as a nurse, so I have nothing really background with the internet, marketing, internet, and whatever. So so if you really want to become entrepreneur, and you gotta, like Alex said a while ago, that if you want to build like a house, you have to have a foundation, a solid foundation, and this is it. And this has opened a lot of opportunities as well for me. So yeah.
Well, we're very grateful for you, Rosalie. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for your leadership, truly. Seriously. Yeah. And guys, you don't, because she looks like she's 6 foot tall, seriously, because she has such a powerful presence. This woman is like, what, 4 foot nothing? Come on, love, seriously. You are like, it's so amazing. You come into a room, but you literally take ownership of that room. Thank you for being a leader of your family. Thank you for taking action on creating a destiny for you and your family that you never could have imagined or done, seriously, as living somebody else's dream or really doing what you were doing. It just wouldn't have been able to happen, right? So thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your strength. And seriously, you are the toughest, biggest, baddest 4 foot nothing woman I know. You are amazing.
Thank you, Jeremy. No, I love you, Jeremy. I love you.
Thank you. We love you too. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part of this family. So let's bring on Chance. I want to bring on Chance. He was actually from our most recent workshop. This was literally a couple of weeks ago. So Chance, I want you to come on, share a little bit. Again, share what Masters means to you. And I would love for you to share kind of that deeper experience that you had at the workshop, live in person at the workshop.
All right, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're loud and clear, man. Welcome to the
Awesome. Well,
Lurn
first of all, Rosalie, man, I really appreciate your story. You helped me out so much. I really appreciate that. Listen, Learn Masters is perfect. I mean, it came along at the right time. I've been with Anik for about 3 to 4 years roughly. I got, inbox one, inbox two, Publish Academy, Future of Wealth. I mean, once I got connected with Anik, I see that the guy is genuine. I see that this is somebody that I can learn from. But like you said, there is something about having access, and there's something about having a mentorship that can speed up your process. So I've had successes along the way. I've made, good money in affiliate stuff, made a few thousands here and there, but it lacked consistency. So when you had called me back in October, I couldn't attend because I was speaking for an event, but I said, hey, whenever the next one is, just sign me up for it. Sign me up, because I know at that time I was trying to launch my own course. And I'm like, I just need some feedback. I need some feedback. If I can just get some feedback, I know that what I'm doing is going to work. And so as I was going through the program, when the Learn Masters came along, it was just like, this is the right time. So when I went there, of course, I got everybody there. There's Willie, there's Dave, there's Kane, there's all of these awesome people that will take you by the hand, guys. I mean, literally, they will take you by the hand, and they will take you from point A to point B. You can ask questions. You don't have to feel shy. There's so many other people there. There are lots of students there, and the feedback is just awesome. That's exactly what I needed. And just seeing these other people who are on the same journey, because we on this side, I mean, you guys who are watching this right now, let me tell you, many people I know that you speak to, it's like speaking foreign language. Like, they don't get it. Sometimes you try to explain to your friends, your neighbor, even maybe in your own house, and they just don't get it. They don't know why you're excited. So when you come to Masters and you see all these other folks who are just incredible, and they are all at the same level, and they're sharing their story too, it makes you amazing. So I want to just say this to you guys. Listen, the biggest lesson I learned on Masters is this. There was a gentleman there named Bob. Bob came in a wheelchair. And that right there stopped every single excuse I was making as to why my business could not go to the next level. When I saw Bob there, man, even up to this day, I mean, it still resonates with me. I think about Bob whenever I want to make an excuse, because I'm like, if this guy can come there in a wheelchair because he's committed to his dream, then I have absolutely zero excuse. And I want to tell you guys, if you're sitting on the fence thinking about like, don't be thinking like, you think about stuff that's complex, but this is like a no-brainer, you know what I mean? So if Bob can do it, Rosalie can do it, Sue and others, and Aaron that you're going to hear from soon. I mean, if they can do it, and if these guys are smart enough to make this decision, then I know that you can too. Matter of fact, even when I was there to learn over the 5 days, I mean, just working on my own little thing there, building my business, guess what? I mean, I was able to make over $1,000 just sitting down in the class right there. You know what I mean? Now, for my own little course that I started from the Publish Academy, I now have over 1,000 plus people on my list for that itself, and so this thing has given me so much. I can't,
That's incredible. So Chance, you made over $1,000 while you were at the workshop, correct?
While I was at the workshop. And then you guys gave me a big Christmas bonus too, because following the program and getting feedback from Willie and others while I'm building my business, I would email back and forth, because that's what I pay for. I want access, man, because there's something, like I said, getting questions answered that, instead of just struggling by yourself, like ask questions. And this is what this is going to give you. The Learn just took it to the next level. But prior to coming to the class, man, from my online business and launching my own little course there from the Publish Academy program, I was able to make over $12,000. I mean, that right there was a big game changer. So of course I had a nice Christmas bonus.
Seriously, I mean, seriously, anybody listening to this, truly be a part of this process. This is very powerful. You're seeing it right in front of your eyes. These are people that have gone through this. Chance was literally here a couple of weeks ago. And like he said, he made over $1,000 at the workshop, meaning during those 5 days, as Anik, myself, the Learn team, were over your shoulder building this out. That's what this process is designed to do. And again, if you are here right now, Go to learn.com/apply and put in an application. That's all you got to do right now. You're simply putting an application. You're going to let me and Anik know what's going on for you. What's your goals? Where are you at? What are you looking to achieve with this business? Again, if you are here right now listening to this, if you are on this second, you really need to fill out an application. You're here for a reason. You're not here just to listen to these cool stories and then go off and do nothing with your business. That's not what you're here for. You wouldn't be staying up listening to this because you just want to kind of get some really good information. You're looking for transformation, aren't you? You're looking for execution in your business. You're looking for progress, for growth, and for results in your business, aren't you? That's what this will allow you to create. That's what you're seeing right in front of you. That's what these people within Learn Masters have been able to experience. That's why this is so powerful. And guys, here's the thing. What they are discussing is the tip of this iceberg. There truly is something much deeper here that you have to experience, that you have to break through. And that's where it gets exciting. The 5 days, we're going to get your business up and running. We're going to get traffic. We're going to get all these things up and running with your business. But there is something so much deeper here that you're going to be experiencing. I promise you, it will be life-changing for you moving forward and really will absolutely transform the trajectory of success in your life and your business and your relationships and your ability to simply grow every single day with what you are achieving, what you're doing. So Chance, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for, again, just bringing so much energy to a family that is just amazing. I can't say enough about Learn Masters family and what you bring to it. Thank you so much, Chance.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate that. The blessings to you.
Thank you, my friend. So I want to bring on Aaron. Aaron is just unbelievable. I can't even say enough about Aaron. He is a young guy creating some really special stuff in his life, and guys, the purpose and the passion just exuding out of this guy is incredible. I want to bring him on. I want him to share. Aaron, come on, welcome to Success Weekly. Welcome to the rest of Learn Nation here. I want you to share. A lot of you guys have probably even seen Aaron, you know, connecting in. If you're a part of Learn Nation or a deeper part of Learn Nation, you probably have seen him. But he's just an amazing part of this Masters family. And I want you to share, Aaron, your experience. What has Masters meant to you, man? You're on mute, my friend. Can we hear you? Oh, your audio is not working, my friend. I want you to go ahead and sign what Masters has meant to you. Go ahead and like write on cue cards what Masters has meant to you and the transformation it's created. We can't hear you, my friend. We can't hear you. Go ahead and fix your, try signing in and signing back out, or signing out, signing back in, and we'll get on it. So try changing your audio. But what we're gonna go ahead and switch over to Minal. Why don't you come on, Minal, and throw on your video. Come on, Minal. There you are. Go ahead and share. Can we hear you? Let me see here. Anik, I don't know if you muted Minal, but
no, I didn't. But I can't hear her. It might be an issue with her mic.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, we can hear Aaron. Minal, yeah, you might want to sign in, sign out. I don't know, but go ahead, Aaron.
You can hear me? Okay, great. Well, first off, I have to leave for work here in about a couple minutes, and it's actually I got 4 days of work left, so that's I'm pretty excited about that.
Nice.
But so for me, I started Inbox Blueprint. Well, I got out of the Navy a little over a year ago. I was in it for 10 years, but then I came across Inbox Blueprint back in September. The way I came across it was just by seeing. Come across Anik, and he was, it was him and Robert Kiyosaki talking. And I first read Rich Dad Poor Dad 6 years ago, and that instantly changed my life. So then when I saw the video of Robert Kiyosaki and Anik together, I was like, this Anik guy, he's got to be credible if Robert's promoting him. So, I just thought that was amazing. And then so I ended up joining Inbox Blueprint, and I was working. Putting full effort in, working all many hours each day. One, I wouldn't call it work because it's actually fun. I actually really enjoy every part of it. But I got my business up, and I ended up getting about 500 subscribers over time. And then I wasn't getting any sales. I don't want to say I was getting discouraged, but in a way I kind of was. But I was also at the same time saying, no, this makes complete sense. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to make this work. And then when came across Lurn Masters, I was like, that just sounds awesome. So I went and signed up for it. Jeremy called me the next day, and then in January I was there. And Lurn Masters was, I don't even know how to describe it. That's how amazing it was. It was so much fun. It was more than just the business, like you said. Big thing about Lurn Masters is, if you've ever been to a Tony Robbins concert, it's a lot like that. Or not concert, Tony Robbins event, because it's just full of energy, and it's just unbelievable.
And you mentioned you have 4 days left to work. Why do you have 4 days left to work?
Well,
it's not just because of the weekends coming up.
Well, so September 8th, when I bought Unbox Blueprint, I was also reading the book about 6 Months and 6 Figures by Peter Voogd. And he said in there, pick a date 6 months from now, write it down, that you'll leave work, and just come up with his plan. So I did. That was March 8th. So it's been planning, but then after Lurn Masters, the light bulb went off even more. Like, it already was off, but it hit me that much better. And I got back to work Friday, and I was like, okay, then Monday, and I was sitting there, I'm like, can't do it. I was like, no, I can't. I'm going to make this work for me, because, just my why, and just, I know I can also help people out too. I enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So it went from really planning it and kind of being something that you were thinking about to something actually real and tangible, right? I mean, it was a few days after you got back from Masters that it was like, you know what, I've had enough. I'm making the decision. I'm doing it, right?
Yes.
Wow.
And then, so it was so last week, I was actually Sue on here, who you're going to be hearing from a little bit. Her and we were messaging back and forth, because part of Lurn Masters, we were actually messaging. She was asking each other questions, working on our businesses. And then I happened to go, I was going to pull up ClickBank to look at something. I pulled up ClickBank, and first I was like, I've been checking this thing all the time. I'm not going to do it. And then the last minute I was like, all right, whatever. So I clicked on it, and then I just kind of froze there for a second, because I saw it was only $4.11. But just to see that, and then I got up and did like a little dance. It was so exciting. It was.
What's kind of the thing going through your mind once you cross that barrier of actually getting your first sale, actually making it real and tangible in your business and in your life? What happens for you then?
Just seeing that, knowing that it's possible, knowing that it can work. You just put the effort in, and it's going to pay off. Because then, and as I was sitting there, I was looking at it, and I was starting to look at the results. I wanted to make sure where it came from. I'm like, why did it say $12.95? That doesn't make any sense. And I go back to the home page again, and it's up to $12.95. So I actually made three sales right there. One was upsell, so it was 2. But it was amazing.
That's awesome. Very cool. Thank you for sharing, Aaron. Again, thank you for being a part of this family, and very, very grateful for everything that you bring. You do a lot of support with other students as well. And that's another great thing about Lurn Masters, is that you're going to have people in here like Aaron who care about growth and success. And that inevitably means everybody around and in his environment, he wants to help succeed as well. Because if you're succeeding along with him, everybody else is going to win. That's what we are here for. That's what Lurn, as a transformational home for entrepreneurship, truly represents. We can absolutely all support each other in winning really, really big. And Aaron has done just an incredible job. Thank you so much for being a part of this family. Thank you for being a supportive part of this family. And yeah.
There's another thing. And the other awesome thing about Lurn Masters is, one, to meet all the coaches, to meet Jeremy, to meet Anik, meet Dave, all the other coaches that showed up there, Willie. But the truly great thing is Anik was actually there. So a lot of those events that you go to and you pay this money and you go to these events, and the fine print, it says so-and-so will not be attending the event. But to actually see Anik there, meet him in person, he's truly an amazing guy. to meet him and actually look at my, if you saw on there when he showed my first sale, my profile picture there is actually Anik and I stand next to each other. So
you mean that wasn't just a cardboard cutout of Anik right there with you?
Well, maybe I have that in my room too, but but no, it was. And like I said, he made an effort. He was there every day, and it was just awesome. Just the insight to hear him speak and just to talk to him. He's a great guy.
Like I said, he's one of these guys that you can't help but be in the same room in him. Even if he just didn't say anything, you're going to learn something just from his presence, just from what he brings to the room, just his energy, and the fact that he's actually going to be over your shoulder and doing this stuff with you and showing you how to maximize it and getting this business up and running. Again, it is transformational. And if you are listening to this and you know that this will be a huge step towards really getting to where you want to be, go to learnmasters.com. I'm sorry, learn.com/apply, learn.com, LURN.com/apply, and reach out. Let us know where you're at. Let me know what's kind of going on for you. Let Anik know, hey, what are your goals? Where are you looking to get to as an entrepreneur with this business? What's maybe holding you back from doing that? Give us an idea of what's happening for you, and let's get connected. And if it's the right fit, again, if it is in your best interest, and we identify kind of what's happening, then we'll invite you to this process. We'll get an idea. I'll be able to connect with you. Again, you'll be hearing from me. All right? You're not going to be – Aaron, did you hear from me? You connected with me, right? You called?
Yes.
I called.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and I talked – I thought it was going to be like 20 minutes, and it ended up being like 45 minutes.
Right. I mean, we're going to be connecting with you to see where you're at. And bottom line is, we are here to serve the needs of you and your entrepreneurial journey and support you in getting you to where you want to be. This is about results. This is about progress. So go to learn.com/apply. All you're doing is filling out an application right now. All you're doing is letting us know where you're at. So, and Aaron, thank you so much for being a part of this process of sharing your journey and your experience, man.
Thank you, and I'm still going to be around. I'll help out as much as I can.
Awesome, man. Much love, Aaron. Have fun for your last days at work, man.
Oh, I
will. See you, brother. Awesome. Guys, look at that. 4 more days left at work. And seriously, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, he couldn't even have imagined being on this path of entrepreneurship that allowed him to do that. I mean, heck, a few weeks ago, he was in the planning process still. He's just kind of thinking about it. How many of you right now who have not put in an application? I know we got a ton of people on here right now. How many of you right now are just kind of thinking about how awesome this would be? Are just kind of thinking about how great it would be to be able to be a leader in your family, to be able to provide a financial destiny that allows you to have choices in your life and be able to create freedom for you to be able to travel, for you to be able to spend more time with your kids, for you to be able to spend more time with your spouse, for you to be able to provide for your friends and for your family, for you to be able to maybe pick up the check every once in a while when you go out to dinner, huh? Seriously, how many of you right now are thinking that might be a great idea? I invite you to start taking action on that idea. And like Aaron, once you start taking action, guess what? Things actually start happening. You actually start getting to where you want to be. All right? Start taking the steps and you will start moving in the direction that you want to be. Send in an application. Let's see where you're at with things. Let me know. So let's kind of see where you are, what can support you with getting to your destination, and let's start taking the right steps to do that. So learn.com/apply right now. Go ahead and fill out the application. You can listen right here. So go ahead and open another window with learn.com/apply right now. Do it right now and fill out an application. All right. It takes only a few minutes. Okay. It's not going to take you that long at all. Very, very simple. Learn.com/apply. Go there right now. Keep this window open. You can listen to some of the other guys that we're going to bring on, and they're going to share their experience. Again, you're not hearing this from me or Anik. This is from people that have experienced it, that have lived it, that have taken the idea that you're thinking about right now of actually creating freedom and financial future that allows you to have choices. They actually took that idea and they created a reality of it. How would you like to be able to create a reality out of the idea that's going on in your mind right now of how awesome it would be to have a business up and running, to have a tangible system, a tangible path to getting you to where you want to go? Learn.com/apply. Go ahead and go there now. And Minal, I think, is your audio working? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you are. What is
Yay!
up? Awesome, awesome, very cool. Thank you for being on. Go ahead and share with Lurn Nation here just kind of your experience. What did Masters mean for you, and what did you get out of it?
Oh my God. I went in there because I really, really wanted to get it started. I like to work fast. I don't like to just sit around and work on something for 6 months. I like to get it up and running. I was looking for something like this, and I don't know how, but I met you at Bob Proctor's Matrix, and you had this information. I was like, yes, I've been looking for this. Let's do this. That's rain, actually. It's raining really hard over here.
No, that's okay. I want to mention something there as well, Minal. Talk about investing in yourself and continuously growing. If Minal did not invest in herself to be at the Bob Proctor event, we would have never have met, and she never would have had the opportunity to be at Masters, and she never would have had the opportunity she's sharing with you now. So guys, this is a perpetual process you can start getting involved in. It's a cycle that you can start getting involved in that doesn't have to do anything with just hoping your way to success. You can actually start taking steps towards it. So yeah, Minal, please.
I could actually write a book about it. It is that important to you and for you and for everybody around you that you care for, that you actually do invest in yourself in many ways. Bob Proctor is my mentor. I love him to death. He has changed my life. He has changed my life, my family's life, and I knew there was more than just work, and I didn't want to work the rest of my life. I have been raised in a very conservative family where work is everything. You have to have a job, if not for anything, for insurance. But I never really believed that. So I actually, after I did Bob Proctor's Matrix program, I was really good friends with my manager. I asked him to lay me off so that I could think about what I need to do next in my life. And this is the time, this is the period where somehow I ran into Inboxers with Onyx Singal. And then it's really funny how the day of Matrix, I was actually early in the morning, I would watch one of Onyx modules and then go into the Matrix program. And that day, Onyx was actually there. I was like, well, this is pretty amazing. But the breakthroughs that I had in Lurn, oh my gosh, I did not expect what I got over there. Okay, I grew over there. Something really, really transformational happened with me. When I came over there were a lot of people who didn't believe in my dreams. My dream really is big as far as other people are concerned. But I don't think that it's impossible anymore. And the reason it is like that is because of the sessions we had with Jeremy and with Anik. I never look back and say, you know what, this is impossible. I can't do it. I never do that anymore. I feel like I have eliminated tomorrow. Every 2 hours, there's just something going on in my life until I crash in my bed. And I love this new me, and people around me love this new me. I just started last Sunday, actually. And I don't know, about 200 subscribers, and I'm really happy about that. They actually love what I wrote, and I'm taking my messages to them. There were a few moments of where I felt uncomfortable because I didn't really have a clarity about what I was doing, and Zane got into my skin. He was like, well, what do you really want to do? And I'm like, well, I kind of want to do coaching, personal development, but oh, so you want to be a life coach? No, I don't want to be a life coach. I want to bring prosperity to people. And then I was like, well, I want to be a prosperity coach. Well, then that's what you need to tell people, is that you want to be a prosperity coach. The level of clarity I got as to what I wanted to do with this business and with this other business that I have was amazing. The level of growth I got.
The bottom line is, you're talking about really stepping into this role and stepping into this space of being a prosperity coach. Guys, I know there's probably somebody watching right now that wants to be able to inspire other people, and that's why you got into business in the first place, isn't it? You're not going to be able to inspire other people if you can't even inspire yourself to actually take an action that will better you as a person and as a business owner. It's not going to happen. Able to start with taking those steps and living them in your life. If you're going to talk about it with everybody else, you need to be about it, and you need to start doing it and start doing what you say you want to create in your life. And you have the opportunity right now to take a step in the right direction, to take a step in that direction of creating growth in your life. And if you go to lurn.com/apply, all you're doing is put in an application. Let us know where you're at with things. Let us know what obstacles you're facing. Let us know where you want to go, what your goals are, where you want to be with this business, and why. Why do you want to have a business? Why do you want to get to this place, and by when? And let's get an understanding of where you're at and what your goals are, so we know how we can best serve you. And again, at the very least, we're going to be able to guide you in the right direction. If it's not a fit that you really, Masters isn't the right fit for you at this time, we're going to let you know that, and we're going to let you know what the best path for you is. Lurn is a transformational home for entrepreneurship because we actually care about your growth as an entrepreneur and what is going to be in your best interest in being able to have the best experience possible and the best results possible along that journey. And so you put in an application, I'm going to see it, Anik is going to see it. We are going to look through that and get an idea of where you're at, what obstacles you're facing, what your goals are, and we will be able to identify the path that will serve you best in getting results. If it happens to be coming here into Masters and being a part of this transformational process, awesome. We would love to welcome you. We would love to have you experience everything that these guys are sharing, because it is life-changing. I can promise you it is the biggest breakthrough that you can have in your business. It truly is transformational. But we want to identify kind of where you're at and see if it is the right thing. And if it's not, we'll lead you in the right direction. If it is, you owe it to yourself, your family, and your financial future to be a part of this process. So, Minal, do you have anything else to share? Just kind of, again, the impact that this has had on you, maybe the impact and what this family, this deeper Masters family means to you?
Oh my gosh, I love every single one of you guys over there. Before, you guys were just an online presence for me, but now you're definitely family. I love all of you.
Yeah. No, we love you too. And again, how awesome, and you are absolutely glowing, seriously. I mean, you are truly, the energy that is just exuding from you is very powerful. Guys, that is reflective in her results in her business. If she was just kind of still in this place of, well, I'm kind of uncertain, I don't know if I can create this or not, I got really big goals, but I don't really kind of know exactly how to do it. If she stayed in that place, her business is going to be reflective of that uncertainty, and it's not going to be getting the results that she wants. But now, Minal, you are absolutely just glowing, seriously. You look amazing. We love having you a part of this community. We love having you a part of this deeper level family. Very, very grateful for you. Thank you for being on. Thank you for sharing with the rest of Lurn Nation. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. And guys, again, go to lurn.com/apply right now and let us know where you're at with things. Let us know what's happening for you in your business. Let us know what your goals are. Let us know what the obstacles are to achieving those goals. And let's get you on the right path. And again, if you want to be a part of this Masters experience, this is something that is transformational, but we take it very seriously who we invite into this process, okay? And again, I will be speaking to you, okay? If you get through this process of getting accepted, your application, we see that this is a good fit, that this aligns, that you should be a part of Lurn Masters, I will be reaching out to you. You will be speaking with me. This is not me trying to sell you on another shiny object. This is me truly wanting to get an understanding of what character that you actually bring to the table. Are you somebody that shows up, that follows through, that actually says and does what they say they're going to do? Do you have a level of integrity? Are you bringing some level of purpose to what you're doing with your business? Do you actually have a reason that you're building a business? Because I can tell you what, right now, you are not going to be the right fit to have 5 full days in the same room with Anik. I'm not going to allow Anik to be, I'm not going to invite somebody in that is not the right fit here. We have a family here. We have a deeper level community here. This is what you're going to experience. It is very special. And who we invite into this is truly something that we take very seriously. So we are going to go through every application. We are going to go through your application, and we're going to see if this is the right fit. If it is, you'll be speaking with me. If it's not, We will share with you what a road that we feel might support you in serving your journey best right now will be. We're gonna steer you in the right direction. So I want to go ahead and bring on, let's see, Sue. I would love to bring on Sue. Come on in. Sue, bring on your video and unmute yourself and share with the rest of Lurn Nation just kind of, again, your experience, what Masters has meant to you, just kind of even maybe some of the expectations you had coming in, and then what you kind of experienced by being here. Just go ahead and share your experience with Lurn Nation here, Sue. It's wonderful having you on.
Well, thank you, Jeremy. It's really a privilege to be here. I'm really honored that you invited me to talk to everybody who is online tonight. It's great. I did not know part of Minal's story about the Bob Proctor Matrix Onic connection and how they all intersected at once. And it's really funny because this doesn't really have anything to do with the workshop per se. But about a year and a half ago, I'll try to be quick, I bought a coaching program for another platform for internet business. And I was really excited about it. Great company, great leaders, great coaching, all that stuff, but it just didn't catch with me. And I was always a little bit disappointed, but I was determined to put it in the category of this is part of my research, it's learning, it's not a failure, it's just part of my journey. And then in the summertime, just last summer in July, I was at a Bob Proctor event. And on the second day, I'm sitting there listening to the presentation and whatever was going on. And what caught my eye out of the corner was the profile of a man about 4 feet away from me sitting at the next table. And I just did a total double take because it was the Onic of the other company that I had bought the coaching program for, the coaching program from, that I never actually did anything with. And I was really kind of put off thinking, you know, what is this, like the universe rubbing this in my face or something? It was kind of a very weird, surreal thing. But anyway, so then through Bob Proctor, I was introduced to Onic.
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up here. And it's funny how everything just kind of flows and flows. And
well, I love that for the primary reason of you could have easily, after that first kind of, like you said, it just wasn't aligned with you and you went through it and you didn't get the results you wanted. You could have easily just gave up on your entrepreneurial journey, said, you know what, screw it, I don't want to invest anymore in this. I'm just going to give it up. And that would have been the end of it. There would not have been the growth. There would not have been the transformation. There would not have been kind of this process you've gone through. So I honor you for sticking with it. And again, I think there's probably a lot of people on right now that could resonate with that. They've probably gone through, you know, multiple different courses online. They're trying different things. They got that shiny object syndrome and they're looking for it. But guess what, guys, you're on this broadcast right now for a reason. You're on this for a reason because you're looking for something that's finally going to break you through, finally get you unstuck with this business. So go ahead and guys, again, go to lurn.com/reply. You can listen to these stories as you fill out your application, but we'd love to kind of see where you're at and see where we can best serve you. So Sue, go ahead.
And yeah, thanks, Jeremy. I totally agree with you. That whole experience with that other platform was, I think, looking back on it now, it was an exercise for me in mental and emotional toughness in terms of the entrepreneurial journey. I've been kind of what I call myself a half entrepreneur for probably about a dozen years, I guess, but it was never really on my own. So getting to the next, like really over the fence, was still a bit of a hop for me. So I actually appreciate that experience now because I think that it was really valuable. But getting to the workshop, I've been to events like that before, and I had set it in my mind that this was not going to be like the typical event that I had been to. And it wasn't just because I decided it's because that's what you guys delivered. It's what Onic set up and what all of you guys, the coaches, have meshed together as a unit to deliver. And it's more than just sitting in a room, listening to information and completing some tasks and doing some work and making progress. It is, to me, it was like environment and an extended community of mentors. And it's not just the mentors who are the coaches. That's an obvious one, but it's the fellow students, because we are mentoring each other now, and it's fantastic. Like you mentioned, Aaron, or as we like to call him, Aaron. You know, he's just an example of how another student is helping so many others of us with, you know, different technical issues we're having, or, you know, our strengths are helping each other. So it's a whole community that is just blossoming opened, and it's really incredible how it's bigger than just you guys. It flows out into the greater community. And that's where I believe the strength is, and that's where the difference is. Because this is not just about money. Lurn is not just about money, and it is so obvious. I mean, it's palpable that is not your mission statement as a company about, you know, making money. That's not what you're about. And it comes through so clearly, and you pass that down so well. And all of the people sitting in the workshop that I was in, Lurn Masters 2, none of those people, for them, it's not just about money either. And I just so appreciate the community that you are very careful in putting together, because the value is second to none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I really appreciate that, and very grateful for you. And again, I think it is a reflection of who Anik is. Again, your business is a reflection of you, and the reason Lurn is such a transformational home for entrepreneurship is because that's who Anik is. You guys have seen him. You guys know who he is. It's right there. It's raw. It's in your face. It's authentic. He's just who he is. He's not going to fake it. And it's the same thing that you're going to find through everybody here at Lurn. Who we are, we're going to be authentic and real with you. And again, put in an application, lurn.com/apply. We're going to see where you're at. If it's the right fit, if we feel like it's a great fit and would fit this community, and you would get a transformational experience out of being a part of Masters, we're going to let you know that. I'm going to reach out to you. Let's connect, and let's see how we can move you forward. If not, guess what? We will steer you in the right direction that will serve your entrepreneurial journey to help you progress. And maybe at some point down the line, Masters is something that is truly aligned with who you're becoming. So I appreciate you sharing that. And I would love for you to maybe give us some insight into what you felt, Sue, when you saw that first sale. I mean, we saw what you posted. We saw that you were excited about it. I want to just kind of get inside your mind and inside your heart what you felt when you saw that. Really, I think a great word is I think you saw it, and Mary and Aaron has said it, validation. What did you feel when you saw that?
Well, the funny part about that first is I kind of forgot about the sales part of it. I was having so much fun getting engaged in the process and learning the craft of, you know, copywriting and just the technical aspects of how does this thing flow, and how it all works, the mechanics of it. And I think it was, I saw somebody on Facebook make a mention, and I thought, oh yeah, right, sales. I totally forgot about sales. And I went to check, and I had 3 sales that day, actually, the very same day. It had happened just a few hours before, I think an hour before. And it was a kind of a shock, actually, because that's when I think it really hit home that I was out there.
Yep.
And that it wasn't just like numbers on my screen and stats on, you know, some software program. I was out there, and real people were on the other end. And what I had said to them or given them or shown them was valuable enough to them. And I gave it to them in such a manner that they trusted me enough to do the click, spend their hard-earned money on something that I was suggesting might be a good thing.
Yep.
And
yep.
it was just big. It was like, wow, like I have the ability to influence. And it made me also feel a tremendous responsibility. And I'm feeling that more and more as my subscriber list is growing. I've when I got home from the workshop, I had 1 subscriber, and it was me. I subscribed to my own list. So I was my first subscriber, and I got home, and that's all I had. I now have 850 subscribers.
Wow.
And I've been collecting them for only about 13, maybe 12 days. And the responsibility that I feel when I wake up in the morning is for them. And it's not something that I expected. I really didn't. I kind of thought that, not having any experience in the internet world, I kind of envisioned, oh, you're just sitting behind a computer and it's very impersonal. And I don't usually like to be drawing attention to myself. So actually doing this conversation with you right now was for me right out of the box. That's actually one of the things that drew me to the idea of doing an internet-based business, is that I could just sort of be private behind my, but when I saw all the subscribers and then it was affirmed by the sales, it was like, oh, there are people there and they are engaging with me and they are reading things that I am sending them. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking of how can I serve them? And the other thing I totally wasn't expecting at all is the fact that even though I invited my subscribers to reply to emails I send them, I didn't think anybody would. I've had about 10 replies already in like a week.
Wow.
And I don't know if that's a lot or not, but to me that feels like a lot. And I even had one person share with me some personal stuff, and I'm like a person unseen. It's not like I've been, sending her stuff for months or anything. And it was just, wow. It's really, I'm actually getting all shaky just thinking about it right now.
Yeah. And the reason is because when you come from that place, you are going to do something that is absolutely critical with this business. And you said it, just a minute ago. It's influence. Genuinely influencing and connecting with people on the other end. These aren't just emails, right? These are actual people that you're connecting with, and you're actually building a relationship with that they know, like, and trust you in a way that says, yeah, I want to be able to connect more with Sue. I love what she's offering. I love what she's sharing. And I know and I trust that she's going to lead me in the right direction. And I think, again, that is a testament to who you are. It's a testament to, really the purpose that drives you. And again, that was always there. And I think this is so critical to recognize for anyone that is still here listening and looking to be a part of this, is that is within you. If you are here, trust me, if you are watching this right now, that is within you as a business owner. What Masters does and is designed to do is finally bring that out in you so that you can actually start making the progress with your business that you deserve and you can make. Because I got to tell you, getting a sales page up is not going to do that for you. Getting a sales page up might feel great for you, but it's not going to drive sales into your business unless you truly are able to connect with people in a way that gets them on that sales page and gets them excited to buy off of that sales page. And that's what this is going to be able to show you how to do, is we are going to get this business up and running. You're going to have something tangible, but you're also going to have something tangible aligned with that business so that you can actually get results from it. That's really the power behind it. And Sue, you are a testament to someone that brings so much genuine energy to the people you serve. Again, the fact that you're waking up now inspired simply to serve these subscribers, that is a level of standard as an entrepreneur that, guys, if you guys can get to anywhere near that, the money flows at that point. It really does. The money flows at that point. So Sue, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part of this family. Thank you for bringing your energy to this. And yeah, thank you for your vibrant connection with everybody that you're connecting with in the community. I mean, again, the reason that you're attracting the support and the space that you are, because you bring that. You bring it. And I really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. So I think we got Kathy is still on. Kathy, are you there? Thank you, Sue. You rock. Kathy, you still on? Go ahead and turn your video on. What is up? Can you hear us?
Hi, guys.
What is up? Kathy, go ahead and share your story. Share what Masters has meant to you. And again, same with Chance. I would love for you to share kind of the results that you were able to experience at the workshop.
Yeah, no, it was, it just kind of absolutely blew my mind, to say the least. I think I probably went in differently other than maybe Chance. I think Chance and I were probably, the only two that probably went in with already kind of an established business where we were already making money online. I do have an e-commerce business that I'd only started like 6 months ago. and I've been successful. I've been doing really well. But my biggest thing, I don't know, my big breakthrough, I guess, came the end of, I guess it was probably day 2 when we were doing the whole emails, and Anna got into the whole, you know, this is how you do it properly, and Jeff did it, and it just like all the little bells started going off, ding, 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 ding. And the exciting thing, as I know you know, was that night, as tired as we were, I mean, and we really worked. I mean, like, this was no fluff. Like, I mean, we worked our butts off. I mean, especially when certain people who have left the show now here already got us up even there an hour earlier on one day, which was awesome. But yeah, as tired as I was so excited that that end of that second night that I decided, you know, this list of emails that I've been collecting for months, I finally said, you know what, I'm just going to do it. This is not my comfort zone. And this was one thing that you guys kept going over and over and over again, was get out of that comfort zone, get out of, you know, step out. And I did. I emailed my list using all the things I just learned that day. And it was crazy the next day. It was, I think I ended up with, I think, $1,400 in revenue just the next day from that one email.
Wow.
And I know it was the email because I happened to put a discount coupon in that email. So every single sale that came through that used the discount coupon, I knew it was directly from that email. And I had never done that email before. I mean, like, I would not have done that, you know, 3 days earlier. So to me, that was just like, oh my gosh, this is going to get me to the next level. It was just mind blowing, really. I don't know.
Wow. So you made, it was $1,400 from one email and overnight.
Yeah, in one day. That's just, well, I mean, it was probably $1,400 over a couple of days by the time people, you know, some people didn't open their email that day, but I just, from that one discount coupon, I mean, I knew they kind of trickled in. But the next day, even, you know, Aaron was sitting next to me, and all day long my phone was going, cha-ching, because that means like a Shopify sale. And, you know, Aaron would kick me underneath the table. I'm like, I'm sorry.
That is so awesome. And I think it's powerful to recognize that, again, even if you're on right now listening and you even have a little bit of a business yourself right now, but you're looking to take it to the next level, that masters is truly something that you can create a massive breakthrough, even if you are at a place right now where you do have some sales. You know, this doesn't have to be your first sale. I mean, you know, Kathy, you came in and it's like you were kicking some butt.
Yeah.
I mean, even just coming into it, and all of a sudden, just being along this process. I mean, that's incredible. $1,400.
Yeah, just
overnight with one email.
One email campaign. You know, and that didn't cost me anything. That was no advertising. That was the crazy thing. That's like what kind of blew my mind. It was like, this was no Facebook advertising. This was nothing. This was just me learning what I had learned that day, and being able to, and given the permission really to probably write the emails that I probably always wanted to write, but I had never done because I was always more proper and stiff and, you know, in my emails. And just the stuff that Anik and Jeff Lunny went over, it was like, oh yes. So and then I don't know, I just, all the coaches, I don't know, it was just so amazing how much they really cared. I mean, like, and I think I got to know each one of those coaches. I mean, it wasn't just like, you know, one. I mean, like every single one of them, and they took into account that I was maybe in a different spot than other people, which I think was important. I mean, you know, they knew that, you know, where I was in my business, and they used that, to help me personally, versus, you know, well, we're just going to do it this way and whatnot. It was, it was just awesome.
And I think that's critical to understand. Again, if you're looking to be a part of this, put in an application. Let's see exactly where you are at. And just like Kathy, you could be at a place, obviously you're going to be at a different place than everybody else. Everybody is in a unique situation. And that's why we want to see exactly what's going on for you. So put in an application, lurn.com/apply, and let's get an understanding of where you are looking to go with this business, what you are looking to achieve, where you are right now, and maybe what obstacles have you been facing to getting you there. And let's start identifying exactly what will serve you in going in the right direction. If it is being a part of Masters, if it is being a part of a deeper level family within Learn Nation, if it is being a part of a deeper level transformation of you really taking things to a whole nother level in your business, we are going to be able to identify that. We will reach out and you'll be speaking with me. We'll be able to have a conversation. Where are you at with things? What's going on? Let's get you kind of moving in the right direction, and what does that look like? If not, if Masters is not the right thing for you, we'll identify that as well, and we will let you know, and we will steer you in the right direction. We have a lot of other things to be able to support a lot of entrepreneurs, and a path that will lead you down the path towards getting freedom in your business, freedom in your entrepreneurial journey, and moving in the right direction with this. So, Kathy, thank you so much for just sharing, again, for being a part of this community, for everything that you brought to that workshop. It was incredible to see you just like coming in and just taking it by storm. I mean, seriously.
I cried with awesome. 2 eyes, Jeremy, 2 eyes.
I know, seriously, okay, yeah, exactly. I got you to cry out of both eyes. It was incredible.
Inside story there, guys, so.
No, please, yeah, you can let them know. What is it like? You're sensitive in one eye, right?
I don't know, I'm allergic to the fire retardant they put in hotel rooms. So I wake up every morning and it's just my right eye would tear. And Jeremy, I think it was the first day, he came up and he was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, Kath?" I'm like, you're kind of tearing up. I'm like, it's only my right eye. I go, I'll let you know when it's both eyes. And
exactly.
Sure enough, what, day 4 or 5, I think it was like,
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for being a part of it. Very grateful you were here. Yeah.
No, it was. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Like, I'm trying to think of a way where maybe I can put in a false application and like maybe just show up and go, surprise, I'm here.
Yeah.
I use, just a different name, and then I'm like, hey guys, I'm back.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. Well, I tell you what, the bottom line is what's cool about this Masters community and this Masters family is that, we look into this community for people that are really doing a great job, really being able to serve and support each other. And, Masters is a community that we look to be able to find leaders within Learn and be able to identify those students that are just excelling, are taking it to the next level. And there's so many of you guys. Kathy, you were one of them. I mean, obviously Aaron, who was on here, Sue mentioned him, and Sue, and what you guys are bringing to the table in terms of supporting each other. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, and again, we go into like the into the Facebook group, that secret group. It's like every single day, you guys are just seriously supporting each other, on each other's back, like helping each other. You're getting things done. People are making sales. I can't even keep up with the sales at this point. I mean, as you saw with we had a couple of updates as we are on this webinar right now, and as we are on this broadcast, it's just crazy. So thank you for being a part of that, Kathy. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. You know what? A year from now, you guys are going to be going, oh my God, look at that chick roll. You're going to be attending my webinars.
Exactly. Remember. So I think, Anik, are you back on? Can you hear us, Anik?
Absolutely, man. Woo! Talk about a success weekly that just won't end. That was powerful. Man, those are just amazing stories, amazing interviews. I'm speechless. And you know what's crazy? We had about almost 700 people on that peak, right? We still have 200 people here.
Wow.
It's 3 hours in. And you know what, Jeremy? You got your work cut out for you because we way past 50 applications. Wait. But you know what? You were on fire, and all Kathy, Rosalie, Aaron, and just, oh man, everybody who was here. It was just absolutely awe-inspiring. Here's the cool thing for those of you left over. Look, first, last chance, learn.com/apply, learn, LURN.com/apply. Okay? No one asked today. This is the first time I've been on a webinar. Nobody said, is there a replay? But there will be a replay. It'll go live very soon. I want to show you guys a couple of resources. And get this, there's only 200 people on, $500. You have the best chance to win. You have the best chance to win because you're here. So that is awesome. Thank you for sticking out. You have literally all you have to do is I'm going to show you what to do right now. So go ahead and pull up Facebook. I'm going to show you some really cool resources before we close up. First and foremost, okay, learn.com/apply. Last opportunity, it's done. Secondly, next week, Wednesday, 9 p.m., you got to be here. We're going to show you some killer stuff happening with Facebook. Nobody knows about it. We're implementing it soon. And we're bringing a guest expert who is freaking brilliant. We're going to show you the coolest, little way to tweak your Facebook ad. And you can make double the amount from it. Double the amount without having to do anything. This is cutting edge traffic stuff. You want to build a business. You want to get leads for your business. You got to get traffic. So you got to be here next week. Remember, every single Wednesday, 9 p.m., Success Weekly. If you're not signed up, go to successweekly.com. Sign up right now and dedicate yourself. Mark your calendar. Be here 9 p.m. every week. Wednesday, 9 p.m., Success Weekly, okay? So that was the thing I wanted to tell you. Make sure you're here next week. Be committed to it. And before we continue and give you a chance, well, actually, you know what? I'll give you the chance right now. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do, okay? So let me pull up my browser. I want you to go to facebook.com, and I want you to type in Lurn in the search bar up top here. I want you to just type in Lurn in the search bar, and you'll come to the Lurn page. Once you get to the Lurn page, here's all you have to do today to be able to win your $200. And because we're so late in doing this, you have such a great chance. I really want to appreciate you guys for being here. Find this first post with me making a funky little face at you. It says, email startup workshop number 2, how I add 3,231 leads a day to my list for free. I want you to go to this post. I want you to click like. You'll see a bunch of people already done it. 26 people have done it. We've got a bunch of comments already. And I want you to leave a comment, okay? I want you to tell us what you feel about today's webinar. You know, what you felt, if you were empowered, if you were excited, if you were motivated, if you learned something, if you had a breakthrough, if you cried. I want to hear from you. All you have to do, okay, is you have to make sure you click like here and leave a comment. And please, if you can, please click like on the actual Facebook page, okay? So like our Facebook page. We have tremendous great content coming up soon, starting very soon. You can tell we already have 16,200 likes. We will be hitting 100,000 by the end of this year. That is our goal. So go ahead and hit like. Lots of great free content coming your way. You'll be reminded every time we have cool things happening, such as Success Weekly. So go ahead and go to this post right now. Okay, click like on the page and leave us a comment. And I'm going to let you do this for the next about 1 or 2 minutes because we do need to shut down. Another 1 or 2 minutes, you have the opportunity. If you get this done, you have a great chance at being one of the people that wins $500 cash tonight, okay? $500 cash tonight. So let's just refresh here. I bet you we've already got a bunch of people that are being active, or I know there's usually a 30-second to a minute delay, so there might be a delay happening. Let's just check it out. No, it looks like we've started getting action. 21 comments, 43 likes. I believe I actually made a breakthrough, says Pablo. Today's workshop was so amazing. Thanks so much. You guys are most welcome. This is what we're here for. Excited for today's goldmine lessons. Eliminate the tomorrow. It destroys like cancer, but curable. Thanks, Onik. Number 2, relationship with fear. This is the key. What great advice and knowledge you gave for free, Onik. Jeremy, what a mentorship, man. So motivational. This is amazing. And loved your purpose of helping 1 million children in India. Heroic deed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wow, Onik and Jeremy, tonight was truly amazing. And everything I know about myself, I was seeing on the screen, it was being talked about. Mindset, Learn Nation, Learn Masters, motivation applied. I like that. Onik, you are awesome. Thank you. You are my life coach, and anyone who wants to learn email marketing, and then this is the best free training in the world. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The webinar was awesome. Still smiling. Great. Oh my God, what an absolutely amazing Success Weekly. Simply inspiring. Thank you so much, Shell. Thank you for being here. And I bet you we're getting a bunch more pouring in. This is your best opportunity, guys, to win $500 because we went so long. We just had such a powerful session today. You'll see we have 60 likes. We've already crossed over 54 comments. So please do go here, leave your feedback. Others see it. Others get inspired. Others show up for the future ones as well. And make sure you click like here on our Facebook page. Make sure you click like so you can see all the great content that's coming up in the future. And wow, man, I'm speechless today. All right, while you're doing that, I want to show you a couple of free resources that you guys, I show you every time. You've got to make sure you go to these. Learn.com/blog. Learn.com/blog. Okay. This is a great resource for you to go to get great content. Now, tomorrow we're going to post. I'm going to stop that video. Tomorrow we're going to post a superb blog post. Look at this blog post we put up last week. Okay, it's already got 1,000 likes, by the way, on Facebook. Email marketing, one of the best ways to make money online. My $3 million a year strategy. This isn't just some kind a little hootie patootie post, guys. We're talking about a real meaty post with lots of amazing information. And just look how long it goes. It will actually explain and describe the entire email marketing business for you, and all the benefits. It gives you case studies. It shows you the specific systems. You have beautiful imagery to really articulate the process. Please, 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 we put a lot of effort and time into this for you, so use it. Hit like, make sure you share it, tell other people about it, and utilize it. Tomorrow we'll be putting up a superb case study that has to do with the segue page that I shared with you guys earlier today. So make sure that you go to the blog. Last but not least, I want to encourage you to go to youtube.com. Make sure you go and type in Lurn here at the top, and you will see our Lurn page, and you'll see that we're live right now. And what I want you to do is when you get here, go to playlists. First of all, we got tons of great videos, okay? So feel free to watch these amazing videos, and you'll see we're getting lots of views, thousands of views on them. And then I want you to go to playlists here, okay? And I want you to go to Learn Nation Success Weekly. This was our 6th episode. I said 7th earlier. 6th episode, but our first one here has become one of the most popular. It's gone kind of a little bit viral. All right, well, look at this. We're getting nope, that's not the one I was talking about. Where's my ultimate goal setting workshop? It's got 4,200 views. I'll tell you right now, if you want to learn how to set goals, this is the webinar for you to go to, pure and simple. So we've got tremendous, amazing free information for you to get empowered by, learn by. We talked about e-com businesses. We talked about affiliate marketing businesses. We talked about unique ways to build email lists. I mean, we're just getting started, guys. Next week, we're going to talk about how to get a beaucoup amount of traffic with a really cool app right out of that'll help you just dominate with Facebook. So, all right, this is it, the moment of truth. Let's go find out who's won our $500 giveaway today. Let's go see who's won our $500 giveaway today. So we have now 79 comments and 69 likes. Makes sense. Usually we get like hundreds and hundreds. All right, I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to, I love this. Terry, thank you so much. This is awesome. I feel empowered that I can be successful in online business. I had multiple breakthroughs. Thank you so much for doing these every week. Robert, you're most welcome. Robert, the best way to thank us, man, is just to show up every week. We love doing these. We just want to see the room packed. It gives us energy. All right, here we go. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause. And, no? All right. All right. I'm going to pick someone on this page. I have to pick Maniki. Maniki Pipkin, if you're here, I want you to do the following, okay? I want you to type in your email address into the comment box below so that we can grab it. Congratulations, you just won $500, and we're going to PayPal that to you right away. So I'm sorry if I say your name wrong, M-A-N-I-K-E, Pipkin. I have been in tears. I have already started my funnel and segue page, but you really got me thinking about why I'm doing this and what I want to create as a business. I'm going to write down ways to apply the 5 pillars tonight before I go to bed. I told you guys we would get some of you in tears. So you know what, Manike, if I'm saying your name right, I'm sorry if I'm not. You have transformed tonight. Congratulations. Those tears are actually tears of refreshment. That's how we know that you actually had a major breakthrough today. And I mean it. Congratulations. That breakthrough has happened. You have transformed. At Learn, we say our purpose is to provide a transformational home for entrepreneurs. And today, it really humbles me and it warms my heart to know that we fulfilled that promise for you. So all the best to you. We hope you utilize the $500 that you won tonight to go get yourself more traffic. And I want everybody right now to type in congratulations, Manike. I want everyone to type in congratulations, Manike. I do not see your email address, Manike. I really, really am going to need that. I need your PayPal address. So please go to the comment box below, type it in. What I will do as a bare minimum is just go ahead and kind of take your name so we can at least find you. Manike, congratulations again. Guys, last opportunity, learn.com/apply. All right, congratulations to Manike. You've got YouTube. Make sure you're signed up for Success Weekly. You're here every week, Wednesday, 9 p.m., every single week. Learn.com/apply. With that said, I will come back on screen and I will say to you all, man, you are really inspiring that you're here. Thank you so much. And I'm telling you right now, you've got what it takes. We're here. We're behind you. We got your back. All right? Learn Nation. That's what we do. We boost one another up into the success that we dream of. And I want to give a shout out to all of our amazing students. Thank you guys for being here. You are truly just amazing. Your inspirations. And to be there, to have been present physically in the room to see your transformation is a gift you've given me that will continue to give for the rest of my life. And thank you for that. And Jeremy, man, I got no words. You are truly a one-of-a-kind man. You are a leader. You've got a talent. You've got a knack for being able to just make people into who they want to be. We're blessed at Lurn Nation, at Lurn, to have you here. Thank you for all you do. I will leave it to you, Jeremy, with any final words before we close off. But I will say, and I will sign off, I will say this, guys. All right? I always say this. When life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back. This is Onyx Singal. I'm turning things back to Jeremy. Congratulations on a great transformation tonight. We'll see you next week on Success Weekly, brought to you by Lurn Nation. Jeremy, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you, Anik, and thank you, Lurn Nation. Seriously, this is something really special. As a transformational home for entrepreneurship, this truly is the place, the family, the community to be a part of, to fuel your entrepreneurial journey. I'm simply grateful to be a part of that journey. I saw a few of you. I saw Sue Lebrun. I saw you in there. I saw Benjamin Bullock. I think we've connected a couple of times as well. I saw you put in an application as well. We get to get you out here, man. We'd love to have you. And also some of the others that I've spoken with. Truly, truly grateful to serve you. Truly grateful to be a part of your entrepreneurial journey, and truly grateful to be able to share this transformation of entrepreneurship. And we're very grateful for you being here. We're very grateful for you being a part of this family. So on behalf of Lurn Nation, on behalf of Anik, thank you very much. And we will see you guys very, very soon. Much love, and continue creating growth in your life, and continue living with purpose. We'll talk soon.